Sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
Are you ready? 3:21 on a live Imaging Tuesday. Presented by Providence, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Right now, sucker! It is Travis's favorite day of the week.
Yeah. Can't wait.
I know you love it.
Can't wait. I'm not used to having you over there.
By the way, I like this because I feel I can get more closer eye contact with you.
Wonderful.
I just like being able to look you right in the eye as we journey through the afternoon together.
How long are you going to be here today?
Oh, my
Probably
God.
2 segments.
Okay.
It's a Lakers night. Craig Karmazin's in town.
Yes,
Sam
sir.
Hines is in town.
All right.
I got a lot on the plate, but I wanted to carve out time for you on a live Imaging Tuesday.
Appreciate you thinking of me.
The what did I say in the last 2 days?
No Stress Express.
Yeah, but the No Stress Sports Express.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
Or is it the Sports No Stress Express?
Check your stress
The
at the
Sports
door.
Talk No Stress Express. The point is, we
I'm
want
with
people
that.
to get in the car.
Yes.
We want people to hear your voice, Travis's voice, Laura's voice, DeAndre's voice, and go, you know what? This is my crew.
I'm with that. I need some
It's time to
stress-free.
relax.
Yes.
I'm relaxed.
Are you relaxed?
Yes.
Are you guys relaxed in there?
So you used to play sports?
Oh, no. I can't. I will never outrun this.
There was a promo that ran during the Rams postgame show with
The
Will
I Am, yeah.
It's like it's the first time I'd heard it in its entire context since I was sitting in here. And
When
it
you had to
happened
sit
live.
in it, yeah.
And it was amazing
He's
to
great.
listen
Come
to
on.
it again. No,
He was awesome.
I'm
Come
bringing
on.
him back,
hold on.
Trav.
Let's
Felt
dig
like
down to
I
this.
was time
What
traveling.
would have to happen for it to be bad?
He would have to
For it
be
to
like
go on
really,
another?
really boring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
really
Okay.
completely 100% boring.
So we've had a lot of conversations about it since then,
Yeah.
and I love that we're owning that. You know, it wasn't it was amazing content for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Not
It maybe
for the right
was
ones.
well, no, it wasn't necessarily amazingly formatically.
No.
and we've talked about this, but
You're talking to an artist. Yeah, a true artist.
where was? And I'm not even asking who. I feel like it's all extreme ownership. It's all of our faults that Will.i.am didn't realize you play sports until the end of the 30-minute
It's
interview.
amazing.
So you used to play sports?
I think he meant football.
No, I think
Because he really went off on the football side. Like, he could not wait to tell me how fast he was. He
And
even-
Willie Zoom.
yeah, he even showed us a picture of him in a football uniform. Like, he wanted to prove that.
But here's
That's
the
what
thing.
I
I
think,
think this is actually your fault as the captain.
Okay.
You should say, hey, good to meet you. By the way, just for purposes of the show, I'm a Super Bowl champ. I played with Kurt Warner. But to give him context.
Well, okay, so Tab came in, right? Your friend, Tab.
Taboo.
Taboo
And
came
by the
in.
way, Taboo. By the way, all three, and
Yeah.
kudos to Laura because she spearheaded this.
Yeah.
To have all three of them in that week. Taboo was amazing. And Will.i.am was amazing in his own way.
But we talked to Taboo for like 5 minutes before we actually had him on. Will.i.am was out there on the phone.
Oh,
and
really?
he came in right when
he
we
was on
started.
the phone in
He was
here
on the
too.
phone.
Right, that's what I mean. So we didn't get a chance to say hello.
But here's
nothing.
the thing: when you are, because I was in my sales office listening to it.
Yeah.
And when you're 15 minutes knee deep into lasers and rocket ships or whatever, you got to just look at it and go, man, what are you talking about?
Right.
And I think that would have been good until you were going with it and pretending that you understood.
I did understand.
No, you
I
didn't.
did understand. That's what I mean. It was interesting to me.
Did you
It was.
understand?
I was interested. I was like locked in on what he was talking about. It was
When
wild.
are we going to have him back? I want him to cut liners for the show.
I am going to bring. Do you guys really? Because I'm not trying to jeopardize my job
No,
here.
no,
so I
bring
was
him
like,
back.
if
Bring him
you guys
back.
want him back,
Yes, so he can clarify.
Just let
he
me
used to
know
play
what day
sports.
that's going to be. I think I'm
Oh,
sick that day.
Nope, you're going to be here. Come on.
We just
That was
got to
good.
make sure DeMarco is laser focused, man.
If it's
Yes,
let me
the
ask
laser
you. Let me say this.
fireworks,
I'll
baby,
make you
no
this promise.
fireworks.
If we could do a Tuesday, I'll stay in here with him.
You can have it.
The 3,000 and late thing, that one got me, right?
Yeah, the
what he
end.
meant by that. That's how we got into the whole AI thing. That's what I mean. That was interesting. Yeah. I had a great time. I'm sorry. It was fun
That
to
makes one of us.
No, I didn't say it. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
glad you had fun.
Yeah. I could have gone on with him for an hour. Easy.
It felt like it.
Come on, Trav.
Come on. Wasn't that bad.
Who is your Kundingi?
Yeah. Tab was a little more approachable.
No, Taboo
Tab
was
was
great.
great.
He was a little more
The
approachable.
Jabberwockies were great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very those are just dudes. Those are our guys. Love them, yeah.
Did you ever get to see Under the Mask or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Not the one guy.
Not the one guy,
Not the
right?
one
No,
guy.
you can't.
So
That's his bit, right?
They introduced themselves. They gave us their names. He was Jabberwocky, so he doesn't get to speak. He was in character.
Listen, Travis and I have been parties where there's a guy in the corner who doesn't get to speak.
One of them eyes wide shuts.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know?
Why are you looking at me like that?
It never happened parties.
See, he's right there. Now he's so much like he used to be over there and he felt distant. Now he's like right there.
He's on top of you.
You do know the Jabberwockies taught Trav how to two-step.
I saw it.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It didn't take. I tried hard. I tried hard.
You lost it.
I really tried hard. I really did. I was invested. I was watching. I was concentrating.
So in that
whoever
moment,
edited that video back there, by the way, I'm assuming it was Reese, did a really good job because it captured my level of deep focus and also my complete lack of rhythm.
That's what we were talking about with them. There's guys that can dance and guys like us, right?
Yeah,
It's frustrating.
I don't got it.
But when did you lose the beat? I'm curious what happens in your head.
First of all, there was no music.
Okay, but they were counting for us.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that. I don't. That's exactly my point. I would lose it the second it starts.
Okay.
I never had it.
You
to
never
begin
had
with.
the beat. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Nor will I ever.
I'm always curious about when people lose the beat. Like, how does that happen in your head? Are you thinking too much? Do you
Possibly, yeah.
Do you start thinking that people are watching me and you just lose it for a second?
I was not particularly self-conscious in that moment.
Yeah.
Like I really wasn't. I felt like I was in a safe space, that I wasn't going to be judged. I just can't do it.
Okay.
You tried, though.
You did.
No,
You
I
got out
did.
there,
I was genuinely trying to do it.
You
I
are the
just
Sam
couldn't.
Darnold of dancers.
There you
Yeah,
go.
right there.
I dance like Sam Darnold sees
Yes,
defensive backs.
you're good, and then you turn it over.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
He picked it up for you, so you're
There
good.
you go.
So here's what I got to ask: are you more annoyed slash uncomfortable? I guess is the word.
Okay.
The Will I Am interview for you, not for everybody else, but for you.
Yeah.
Or when Sua and I shared the popcorn shrimp during the Rams postgame show at HBC.
What were my two options? Annoyed.
That
Will I Am.
annoyed slash uncomfortable.
I
Just
wasn't
like
uncomfortable.
Just like
by-
why am I here?
I was neither uncomfortable nor annoyed. I was bored by Will I Am.
Wait,
That was the word.
He shared popcorn shrimp.
They
with
tried.
Sua?
They were doing.
So here's what
something.
happened.
Like in the mouth.
in the mouth, and then my beard grazed his cheek, and he went flying. He got so uncomfortable, and it's like, dude, just breathe, dog. Just give into it, man.
Wow.
That stuff doesn't make me uncomfortable anymore because I've seen you do it too many times.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It is
I'm
unnerving.
I'm more
Yeah.
like, okay, just do it.
You're numb.
Yeah, that's about
Like,
right.
yeah, go and do your stuff.
I'm yeah, exactly. Just go
Do
ahead.
your thing.
By
It's
the way,
not
you've
shocking.
got to admit this, because you never thought you'd see this out of me. The amount of Rams gear I own and the amount of Rams
Proud of
gear
you.
I sport. At the postgame show, I'm wearing the chain, I'm wearing the jacket, I'm wearing the shirt, I'm wearing the hat. I've got
I'm
multiple
glad
Rams
you brought
horn hats.
that up. Is it legit?
No.
It's not.
Whoa.
Is he just front running or is this?
No,
Is it
I
legit?
said to Rams general manager Les Snead
I don't
at
mind
training
if you're
camp,
buying merch,
You, by the
that's
way,
good.
you were
Yeah.
part of the interview.
I know. I don't mind if
When
you're
I
buying.
took his hand and I said, Les, I
Yes.
almost died. 328. Follow me here, Les. 14-3. And he said, you're a very positive man.
Yes.
And now look,
So far,
11 weeks in,
your prediction is holding.
what's out there? What is out there? I was asking this a lot to
If-
our audience.
If
games.
something
Three
happens,
games.
will you be with the team through the bad years? If there are bad.
How
years?
bad?
No, he'll be gone.
Like-
oh my God.
like,
Okay.
like,
If
hold
they
on
hit
for a second.
A run of bad luck.
Like, let's put this in context,
Yeah.
and D can appreciate this.
I mean,
Are
in
we-
years to come.
No,
Yeah.
are we talking like Eagles post-TO bad, or are we talking Raiders bad? Because Raiders bad, I might have to abandon ship.
I think they're done with the Raiders bad. I really do.
Okay.
Unless this current group starts to retire,
The question
I think they're done with
itself
that. Yeah.
reveals everything you need to know.
he's even asking why,
Yes.
so he's not
well,
all
I don't
in.
want to sit through it
Okay.
when it's really bad.
That's the point of being a fan
Did you
of
watch
these
the
You're
Raiders
right.
last night?
You're
That's
right.
really
That's
bad.
bad.
Fortunately, I did see a lot, but I'm not a Raider fan.
They
I
should
don't
lose
care.
their charter to play in the NFL.
I understand they got great gear. They
There
can't
are
get
some
rid
Raider
of it.
fans
Gear's
jumping
too
ship.
good.
There are some Raider fans jumping ship now.
They
They
should.
Are. Yeah, they are. I
No,
told you, some of these people aren't really fans.
Listen, as
They just
long
like
as they
putting
are
on
a
silver and black.
as long as they are a partner of ours,
Yeah.
of ours at ESPN LA, as long as we're all part of the Rams broadcast team in some way. I'm only on home games.
Okay.
I'm with
Thank
us.
God.
Stay
That's
committed.
not nice.
Stay committed. You're connected
Don't
to
make
this.
me do road games next year just for the fun of it.
Come on in.
Oh,
Come
can
on
you,
in.
Can you imagine having to watch all day with me?
No.
Because you don't see me till
I
post game.
No, thankfully I get to watch the game in peace.
Wow.
I get to watch it with Sue and him, and we have a nice time.
Sua. It's a Cosm Ticket Tuesday.
You know what I've just decided? You should do the Sua like you do Susan.
Susan.
Sua.
I don't know if he gets the reference, though.
But I do. I like
That
it.
actually works. Yeah.
It's a Cosm Ticket Tuesday. Level up your game day experience and enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch the NBA on ESPN at Cosm tomorrow night. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 to win a pair of GA tickets to watch New York take on Dallas from Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com or the Cosm mobile app. Listen all day for your chance to win only with ESPN LA.
I picture Al Pacino when you do that. Sua. There you go. Sua.
What were we talking? Who were we talking with about Al Pacino? Oh, it was Mason. That we were talking. Some of his favorite movies are like early Pacino stuff until he just started doing an Al Pacino impression.
Right, he was doing a bit of himself.
He turned into Al do
He
it
just
Pacino.
does Al Pacino as opposed to play the character.
But here's where because a lot of people said it started with
Son of a Woman.
Son of a Woman. Was Son of a Woman before or after Heat? Because
After.
So he kind of started in Heat.
He did a thing
Because when he said she's got a great
too.
Yeah. That became it for a while.
That was it.
Every performance was like that.
So in Heat, he was starting the shtick.
Yeah.
He was doing it loosely.
But the character he played in Heat was believable. It wasn't like he was just, there's Al Pacino doing Al Pacino stuff. It was like, okay, you're buying the character he's playing. By the time we got to Son of a Woman, like, this is just Al Pacino doing stuff.
Remember the name? Vincent Hanna.
In Heat?
In Heat.
Yeah.
I love
Heat's
that.
an amazing movie. It's about an hour too long.
Really? Oh,
It's a little long.
I
How long-
completely
do you
disagree.
know how long it is?
It's got to be 3 hours. Look it up. It's got to be 3 hours and like 10 minutes.
It's like 2:40.
By the way, after you've watched the whole thing, you're like, that's an amazing movie. I could have used it maybe. So if it's 2 hours.
250.
250.
Yeah.
250.
Okay, I would say this. 2 hours and 20 minutes, I'm in.
What would you cut out?
I don't know.
You can't cut anything out.
It's
The
a
movie's
lot.
almost perfect.
It
you
is.
can't cut out
It's
the
almost
shootout.
perfect.
You
No.
can't cut out the character development. It's always good. It's all good.
You know what I don't like?
What?
I don't like that. Spoiler alert, it's only 30 years old, but I don't like that De Niro doesn't get away. I don't like that. I wanted him to get away after
Macaulay must die.
kill Waingro,
Yeah.
and then be on your way.
Macaulay's a murderer. You can't let murderers go free.
But they all did.
Come on.
Val Kilmer did.
Did he kill anyone?
Yes.
He shot cops, but did he kill anyone?
I
I'm not sure.
We'll ask Mike Trudell that distinction.
That is a very narrow needle to thread.
You see the joy I bring in Live Imaging Tuesday?
Well,
by the way, I see Mike Trudell walking in. I'm going to nudge him when he gets in here.
Oh, no.
In just a few minutes. Have you watched?
Does this count as 2 segments since you went over?
No.
Don't
One
sniff
more
this
segment,
sandwich.
then you get a pause.
Yeah, fine.
By the way, when are you guys coming to a Lakers game?
Soon.
Once I get invited.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
We want to go in the seats, though.
Oh, you don't want to come to the suite?
Yeah, we want to go in the seats and just watch it and, chill out.
Well, anytime
Is that
you want to
possible?
watch.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually, about the seats.
Oh.
The suite's easy.
Yeah.
For you guys. The tickets.
Keep leaning for the seats. We may have to take the suites. Yeah.
Because you don't want to be in the suite with me? Is that what you're saying?
Get a lot of you.
No, that's not what he
You
said.
actually don't get that much.
I get enough.
That's not what he said.
You get enough.
Come on. We just want to be out in the stands watching the game. That's fun.
All right.
Enjoying it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is a Live Imaging Tuesday, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. I believe Trudell is in here next.
He's right there.
Come on in, Trudell. We'll nudge. Are you going to tease something?
It looks good again. Let me
No,
see that
DeMarco,
suit.
tease something.
Trudell's coming in.
There we go.
I'm kidding. Next, like I said, Mike Trudell is joining us. He's in studio right now. Next on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, Chris just nudged him for real. That is a real thing. Why do you let him do that?
Because it feels good.
It feels good.
I love it.
You love that? Yeah. We'll get into that next.
Weird.
710 ESPN.
I always thought Trudell was an honest guy. It's the first lie I've ever heard him just flat tell on the radio. 13 years in a row is not a lie. 13 years in a row is how many times Rotolo Chevrolet has won Dealer of the Year. So if you've been thinking about a Chevy car or truck, in particular, if you've been thinking about a Chevy Silverado, Rotolo Chevrolet is the place to be. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, you can't miss it. It is a sea of Silverados. Every make, model, and cover that you can think of, they got them there ready for you. Incredible pricing, but what they have at Rotolo is something you're not going to find anywhere else. Legendary customer service. That's why they've won Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row, because they knock it out of the park time after time after time. I bought cars from Rotolo. I've been driving Silverados from Rotolo for years now. Come see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 Sierra Avenue exit. And if you're not out in the IE near Fontana, but you still want that great Rotolo experience, Go online at rotolochevy.com, ROTOLO, rotolochevy.com, and tell them that Travis sent you.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Hey, it's Mace. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season on Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of both like me. It always feels good to be right. And now you can play a lineup with basketball and football. How about Matthew Stafford more than on touchdown passes, Kyron Williams more than on yardage, Luka more than on points, Austin Reeves more than on assists. You can do that all in the same lineup. And Prize Picks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup, like if you use Luka. Luka's points, 3-pointers, and assists. Now you can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
$3.39.
Know what this is.
Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. This is the theme song to the movie Colors.
Yes.
And the reason we are playing it, for those of you watching on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, our own young DeAndre Hopkins, when he walked in today in this outfit, now you also had the hat off.
Yes.
So you had the hair let out. Take the hat off.
Break the hair.
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go. Yes, sir.
You know what he looks like?
Rocket.
Looks like a rocket.
There you go. Yo, Rocket.
Just multiply
Your
Rocket
gangbanger
was played
starter
by
kid. Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. That was like Don Cheadle's first role, right?
Very menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was completely convincing.
You
in that
remember the
role.
movie Colors, Trudell?
I don't know if I saw Colors.
Did you guys
Penn is
watch
a bad
it?
cop.
Yeah.
Sean Penn, Robert Duvall as cops.
Okay.
In South Central.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it
and a little bit of East LA, though, because they were in Boyle Heights, and you hear Huggy Boy playing on the radio, KRLA.
In the height of gang culture.
Is this like late 80s, early 90s?
Late 80s, yeah.
Okay. It was pretty good. It was really good. Yeah.
So before Menace to Society?
Way before.
Okay.
Way
Menace
before.
Society was
Yes.
90s.
Correct.
That was that one. And okay.
This
I'll
was the
check this out.
precursor to all of them.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in.
Yeah, no,
Is it
Colors-
streaming right now? I'll look it up.
I actually just made. I didn't make her, but I told her about it because I was doing the you a homegirl? Because that's a big bit in the movie.
Sure.
Hey, Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Because Sean Penn's Pac-Man.
Oh yeah.
Because
he drives playing like a Hispanic character?
No. But they're with the homegirls a lot, and he
Okay.
falls for a homegirl.
Okay.
She's like, Pac-Man, I'm a homegirl. It's a good.
All right.
It's a good bit.
I'm looking at.
And that
looking
gives
forward
way
to it.
to the Heine bit with you and Heine Fridays.
That's where it came from.
No.
Oh, okay.
Heine's been around forever.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
You like Menace? You like Menace?
I do.
Boys in the Hood?
Yes.
You like Colors?
Well, get for somebody from
I
suburban
just watched
Minneapolis.
watched Boys in the Hood before the USC game on Saturday.
It was cool to
Did you?
kind of go to a different world.
Yeah, this
Learn
will
about how
transport
things
you.
work.
Yes. Why did you watch Boys in the Hood before the USC game?
I wanted something. I was working in my office in OC, my home office, and I wanted to scroll through something to get work done, but I didn't want to have to concentrate too much. And you're scrolling through Netflix. I was like, you know what? It's rainy, a little gloomy. It feels like a Boys in the Hood day.
West Wing.
That's not going to lift your mood, is it?
But West Wing's like my go to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Then they'll have the
I wanted a different
narcotic
vibe.
effects.
Yeah.
Seinfeld. Cheers.
There you go. Right. Something
What
to make
you
you
got
laugh.
against Boys in the Hood, man?
Nothing. It's just, but that's something I want to pay attention to.
Yeah, I've watched it so many times.
I need background. I watched on the plane ride home from Milwaukee. I had Good Will Hunting downloaded. I hadn't seen that in about 5 or 10 years. That's always a great rewatch.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Will Hunting.
How you like them apples?
Exactly.
I like that movie, yeah.
Hey, DeAndre, by the way, you don't have to do what Morales was saying that you should do. Okay, we don't have to talk about what
in
that...
20 years, he's going to call me and say I was right.
You don't have to. I'm just saying, if it's something that you feel like you want to do,
now,
great.
You're gonna do
Oh, my God, you're bringing that up?
Well, I'm just telling you, he doesn't have to do it.
Oh,
Trudell,
my God.
you've done it. You do it, right?
Sure. I mean, yeah, not
It's a
not all
personal
the time.
choice, DeAndre. Let it go.
Nah.
Yeah.
Once in a while, not a ton.
The best part to do it is do it while the movie Colors is on in the room.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
Right. Hey, are you guys excited about the Lakers coming back?
Is
10 and
LeBron-
4?
is LeBron
yes.
playing
Is he
tonight?
going to play? Yeah.
Well, it looks so. We saw the report from Shams, and there's nothing officially from the team other than that he's questionable. When I'll go over to the arena in about an hour,
Okay.
and JJ Redick, I'm sure will be asked. And I think that if so, LeBron, he's probably there now. Okay, he loves to show up way early. He'll go through his typical routine, and if he feels good, he'll play.
Is this like a football workout pregame? Like if you look good, feel good, you play? Or if they see any hitch and you're giddy up, it's a no wait?
Yeah, I mean, so it's it's LeBron. Nobody knows better than LeBron, right? His own body, but Mike Mancias has been his trainer forever. Like, is very dialed in. So I think, but it's trending in a positive direction, I would say.
Isn't this the perfect chance for him to do it? It's a game that is a favorable opponent, shall we say. They don't play again until Sunday, so there's plenty of time to recuperate after playing. Like, this just seems like the perfect entry point.
Yeah, so even before the season started and once we knew it was sciatica, I think we had kind of looked at this week for the reasons that you said. There's basically this game is the only game in a 7-day window, which allows for some ramp up and then some ramp down.
Mm-hmm.
So it does make some sense, but would it be the end of the world if you said, you know what, I'm going to wait until the game at Utah? I think that'd be fine too, but it seems like he's going to play tonight.
How much are you going to get if he does play? Like, how many minutes do you think he gets?
I've never seen LeBron play in a game that play less than like 30 minutes, honestly.
Coming back first game?
A lot of guys come back a little lighter, but again, like LeBron's, if he can play, then he's going to play.
Right.
To me.
He's going to play.
He's going to go out and
break a
no.
sweat.
Yeah.
He's going to go out
He's
there
going
and
to look
play.
like LeBron. I mean, he had a real practice yesterday. He had a real sweat. So I think that now could it be a little bit less than that, DeMarco? Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'd be surprised if it wasn't
Somewhere
like
in
25 north of 25, getting closer to 30.
Okay, so I'll reiterate one more
if
time.
he plays.
So when I heard about the trade for Westbrook, I said not going to work. Maybe LeBron could make it work. I had no vision for it. You tell me how LeBron being reinserted into this lineup is going to affect them. How is it going to look?
I mean,
what are you expecting?
I think it'll be fine. So LeBron has played with almost everybody on the roster except for DeAndre Ayton
Marcus Smart is one of those vets where they will click automatically. They both know the game that well, and that just leaves Jake LaRavia, right? So he knows how to play with Luka. He knows how to play off Austin Reeves. He's been watching the 14 games that they played and analyzing. All right, which of my skills can I go to? A little bit more defense and rebounding, and maybe on this team, since Reeves and Doncic can do so much offensively, maybe, but he'll score 2 Morales. Don't worry, that'll be there as well. The offense.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Were you worried?
Yeah. Well,
if LeBron comes back tonight, don't you want to win?
Yes.
Do you think if he plays, they won't?
You never know.
No,
it's going to
By the way,
if
we want to play the dark side, does he throw it all off? Does he throw the rhythm?
No. Come on. Why would he do that?
He's too good of a player to throw it all
Yes.
off.
Okay.
Why would you sabotage
Well,
this?
the direct evidence we have is that last year, once the Lakers acquired Luka Doncic, they didn't have a center. They didn't have a big man. They didn't really have much defense. And so LeBron, even though for all that he's done, I thought he did a great job of leaning into that side of the court, which is, again, not something that everyone might expect. You think, he's good. He's got his 26 points and his 10 assists, which he still found a way to do, but he really did kind of evolve his game to work out with Luka, and I think he'll do it again. Dude, I think he wants to win, and he knows what it's going to take from him to win, and that's not going out and dominating the ball and then having Luka and Austin Reeves play defense for him. That he knows that they're not as capable as he is on that end. So I think he'll
let me
play
ask
the right
you a
way.
question, honestly.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
If they win a championship this season, will he be as excited? Not what he will appear to be, but deep down, if people say, "Oh, LeBron got his final title with Luka and the Lakers," meaning the phrase that everybody looks at is Luka and the Lakers, and LeBron was a secondary piece to that.
How
he was
secondary? I think
he was
is
Scotty. He was Scotty to Jordan. In that sense.
That's a huge win. Scotty was essential to what the Bulls did, right?
Right.
If he plays that role, then that's
for them to win a championship, he has to play that.
But that's what I mean.
He has to be that person.
Scottie Pippen wasn't along for the ride.
No,
Scottie Pippen was part of the ride.
They're not winning if it's Luka and Austin Reeves and LeBron. It has to be Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves.
So DeMarco, to bring you into this, who was I guess maybe the answer is Tom Brady, but who was the oldest player that played the best? Was it Brady, right?
Brady, yeah.
Maybe,
Favre.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Brady, the quarterback is a little different in that that's the most important position. But I don't know. Jerry Rice played until he was super
Great call.
old, super late, right?
Yeah,
So,
super solid. Yeah.
And so if Jerry Rice, so he wasn't necessarily the MVP, it would have been Steve Young, I guess, by that point.
Mm-hmm.
But he was totally essential to them winning, and that goes in the positive side of the resume. So LeBron can't hurt his resume, Chris. But if he wins a title as the second best player on the team, that just emboldens his case even more because no NBA player has literally ever set foot on the court at his age in terms of years, year 23.
Okay.
Would he love to? Would he would any of us? Do any of us want to be the number one guy? I think most people in any profession does. But if you can win by being number 2, great.
He wants another one. Whether that is as the A, the
bling?
B, the C, I don't think it matters all that much.
He's not just playing for fun, right? He wants to win.
He wants to win another one because that's the only thing left for him to do, right? Is to continue to win another championship or championships. He's got the points. All of the counting stats, he's maxed out. No one's ever going to catch him in these things, or if anybody does, it's going to be a million years from now.
We'll all be dead.
Right, for sure.
Especially Morales.
Cosmic dust.
Whoa. I've got a brand new heart.
Do people
Your
know
heart
that you
will
almost
be here.
died?
You missed it last
So
second.
let me, no. Cappy and I yesterday did 4.5 miles out in the rain.
Oh, nice.
Then we went back to East Central. I did another mile, 10.5 incline, 3.5 speed.
There you go.
You know what? I'm proud of you. Honestly,
sweat.
I'm legitimately proud of you. You are
I will
sticking
mount
to
you
this.
if you keep
I
this up.
hope you showered.
Well, first of all, somebody in this room was questioning whether or not I enjoyed a nudge, and I didn't feel that was
I
appropriate.
was questioning whether you enjoyed
no,
the
Travis specifically called out whether or not I wouldn't do it if I
believe
didn't
you
like
were
it.
lying.
Just so
I agree. Yes.
Why
would you like that?
Because nobody would like that.
Thank you.
He likes it.
No, I did like it.
I don't think
There's
you have a
the
choice.
texture of his beard. It feels good. It's soft.
Sometimes
I'm
it just
looking
feels
out for you.
good,
like
Trav.
a rabbit.
Yeah, hence the nudge. Otis the Bunny would be proud. What's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are back home to take on the Utah Jazz. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran begins at 6 p.m. with tip-off at 7:30. Hear it for your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. More of the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show with Trudell as we count you down to tip-off.
Not sure if LeBron is going to play just yet, but I know where he's not going to be playing, and we'll tell you about that next DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, ESPN LA.
Thank you. Now let me tell you about my downtown LA home, away from home, Cappy and I, at the East Central Hotel, downtown LA. So here's the thing. You're going to the game tonight. You're going to a concert. Sabrina Carpenter's in town, or she was the last few days. Go to a hockey game. You know what you don't want to do after you have a few drinks? Get behind the wheel. Don't be an idiot. Get a hotel room at the East Central Hotel. You could stay in the Cappy penthouse, the Wayne Gretzky room, the Kobe room, the Madonna room. We always say it. Right now we're in suites. Cappy and I are in suites this week. But even the regular rooms are the biggest hotel rooms in downtown LA. The Nixo Lounge. You got to have a cocktail before the game. Beautiful breakfast. Coffee starting at 6 a.m. It's brewed fresh and it's free.
How's the gym?
Gym is great. Well, again, Cappy and I were in the gym last night.
Okay.
How about the softest bath towels? You get the big towel? You use that
please.
out of your shower?
Yes.
Then the
please.
number 2 towel. Not the washcloth. That's the number 1.
Yes.
Number 2 towel?
The mid-size.
The mid-size?
Perfect
That's the
size.
towel I use for my privates.
You get the nice robe too.
And the nice robe and the slippers that Travis loves
slippers.
at the East Central Hotel. You got to use that number 2 towel for your privates. Nothing wrong with that. They don't have a bidet.
Okay.
But I just bring my own baby
We'll talk
wipes.
about that.
The East Central Hotel, downtown LA. The home of entertainment. Go to eastcentralhotel.com. Call them, 213-748-1291. Are you really going to call? You're just going to do a Google search and say East Central Hotel. By the way, I just saw Funchy Lover walk in. Funchy Lover's been to the East Central Hotel. He got freaky over there once upon a time. You can get freaky over there, too. Maybe you just need a place to get freaky. Do it in a clean hotel, okay? East Central Hotel, downtown LA. Entertainment in downtown Los Angeles.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive, and the Cappy Lappy has taken over Crypto.com Arena.
Is the Cappy Lappy out? Like, is the video out?
It was a good one. The best
I couldn't believe it was my first Cappy Lappy. I got to be honest with you.
We're walking down the baseline, and there's this really beautiful woman. I mean, drop dead, crazy gorgeous. And she's sitting with a guy, and she's got on a giant diamond ring. We're like, hey, how you doing? And then she's like, wait, don't go anywhere. Can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, wait, you want to take a picture with me? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is so hot. She and I hooked it up. We took a picture. Then everybody was stopping us. Everybody wanted to get in on the Cappy Lappy. This thing has caught fire.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
At rusnatcars.com, 'tis the season to find more horsepower, more style, more excitement. That's because LA car shoppers know this is the best time of year to find the best deals. With rusnatcars.com, scroll through an inventory of over 2,000 vehicles and shop over 100 special lease offers on European brands like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, Land Rover, Porsche, and yes, Ineos Grenadier. It's all in one place. rusnatcars.com. Your sleigh awaits.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
Trudell, you shock me.
Yeah, what I do.
You shock me. You just jump right in the water with Chris. I was not expecting that out of you.
Well, Chris,
thought you were more buttoned up than that.
Chris has this all goes back to like back in the early days of Thompson and Trudell, right? When I was like in my late 20s or whatever it was, and I had to be sort of like the straight man. Now, Travis, I'm sure you've had however many partners at this point, right?
Quite a few.
And it's some of them, and in this case for me, Michael was this way, where I just my role was just kind of wind him up and keep things going, and so I didn't necessarily have a lot of personality of my own always coming out, and so I think that therefore with Chris now these days, right? There seems to be some level of surprise if there's more there behind that veneer.
I don't think
of the
that
original.
it's more.
You know what I
think
mean?
it's the specifics of
The
what the
subject
more
matter,
is.
yes.
Yeah.
In this, yes, the conversation that you just heard, yes, that is outside the bounds of that.
Part really
And you egged
caught
it
me
on.
by surprise.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. But
You
that's
introduced that.
I just lean into that part of the dynamic with Morales because that seems to be what he enjoys. That's all.
Lakers should win this, right? Regardless if LeBron plays or not or plays well, they should win this.
Yeah,
they're a better team. They're more talented than Utah.
This happens every time. So I'm in to make an NFL analogy to this. Every week, right? I just do a pick 'em, as many of us do, but it's not with the spread. It's just
winners,
just literally picking winners. And so the team always should win, but how often do they actually?
Right.
In pro sports. So yes, the Lakers are better than Utah. But Utah is good enough to beat them if they don't play like they need to play, which we just saw evidence of this in Atlanta on the first game of the trip, where Lakers are better than Atlanta, even though the Hawks are playing great right now. But they came out flat and they got beat. And the NBA is so talented, barring a couple of teams right now, Brooklyn, Washington, right? Like basically every team in the West can beat you on any given night. But
even New Orleans.
I could have just said, if Zion is healthy, yes.
Not
now,
any
that's
given night.
That's
Washington.
the big if.
Yeah, he mentioned Washington.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's New Orleans is that's the big if. And he's never healthy.
Is that
and
ever
he's hurt
gonna
right
happen?
now.
What?
I think at this point
Zion.
the evidence has kind of told us otherwise.
I agree. I've been I get plenty of them wrong, so when I get one right, I like to make sure that I mention it over and over and over again. When you're out of shape before you're rich, that's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
That is a very bad sign.
Usually don't get rich and get in shape.
Right.
Yeah.
To me, so the shape is one thing. To me, it's more just that and DeMarco, have you ever seen Zion in person?
Oh, he's a big dude.
It's just, but he's so he looks like
a football player.
Exactly. And so, but if you watch him play, the physics of it don't quite add up, in that he gets so high, and that every time he lands, the force on his joints is greater.
You're too big to be that explosive.
Like if you look at LeBron, LeBron's built like in perfect proportion.
Yeah.
It's even though he gets way up in the air, he's got all of this cushion and muscle to support it. Whereas Zion's, it's so heavy loaded up top, and you're like, his legs just can't possibly.
Yeah.
And so therefore, when the injuries occur, I kind of get it a little bit more.
Bigs don't jump. That's what I'm saying. Bigs don't do what he's doing. It's going to impact your body. The perfect basketball player to me is Kevin Durant. He's tall, he's thin, he's almost 7 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can do this forever. Zion has a shelf life.
And that's the crazy thing about Durant is that
he'd never had a shelf.
That's what I mean.
Barely
Right.
played in the league.
I mean, so it's a good point that you're making. But so KD did have a torn Achilles, and he did also tear his knee at one point.
And he's back.
But he's back, right? Because, so I think
Do
the
that
long,
with
skinny
Zion.
guys maybe
Done.
can do it a little
Yeah.
bit better. But the perfect type build is probably a little bit shorter than Durant, just so that there's a little bit less like stress of like the legs can bend a little bit more without getting run under like a giraffe would.
No doubt.
In a way.
And is Kessler out tonight, Walker Kessler?
Yeah, he's out for the season.
You should score 130 points.
Yeah, I mean, well, the problem with Utah is that they might score 130 points too. In fact, they just scored almost 150. Now, it was double OT in their last game,
but they play fast.
They get up and down.
They play up and down. Yeah.
Markkanen is
I like the finisher. I like watching him play.
He's one of the best scorers that you probably don't watch regularly. But you get out there and you're like, damn, he can shoot. He can. He's bigger than you think. When he first got traded to Utah, he was staying at the team hotel where all the opponents go in.
Oh, really?
And so I walk into an elevator and he's in there. And this happens often in the NBA, but he is a lot bigger even than you would think.
Really?
Like he's like damn near 6'10", 6'11", and he's built too.
Yeah.
So he's a guy. He's a tough matchup. And basically the Lakers should win, but they have to be on guard and they have to play well.
Have we noticed anything that's like tangible that you can put your finger on, or is it more just the way that it looks, the way that it feels, that Luka is in shape. They're 10-4, so the record's really good. He's played exceptionally well, but is there any like 1 + 1 = 2 here, or is it just he's a good player and he's always going to be a good player?
So he's always going to be. It's mostly that.
Yeah.
It's mostly that he's a good player. He's always going to be a good player. I mean, he made all NBA first team like his first 5 years in the league, right after his rookie year. So like, and I think all of the stuff about the shape really revolved around last year when he was hurt. And he came back, and therefore he wasn't in his peak shape, as most wouldn't be. And where do you see it, though, mostly? Because the offense is just there because of the talent. You saw it, I think, more in the defense.
Yeah.
This year, if you watch him, if you watch him this year, he's been much better defensively.
Yeah.
He really has been. I'm not saying that he's not going to get blown by in the perimeter sometimes. Right. Most guys in the league are at this point. It's easier to beat somebody off the dribble unless you play for Oklahoma City. Then you can't get beat off the dribble,
right?
Because everybody in that team defends so well,
right?
But like, so he's a really smart defender, and he's good with his hands. He blocked Giannis right in Milwaukee. He's sliding in for charges. He's just like he's giving better effort on that end, and that makes everybody else play harder. So that's the biggest place I would notice it. Offense, like here I'll give you one thing on offense. When he's going to the rim more instead of just settling for jump shots.
That'd be nice.
That's another indicator.
That'd be nice. Yeah. You know what it is? Production equal tolerance, right?
Yeah.
You keep filling it up. I could care less about your defense.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now
so far
with that said,
I know it's going. It's a dead end street.
You're going to have to stop somebody at some point.
But like we said yesterday, at this team, if this team is firing on all cylinders, LeBron's playing well, AR is playing well, Luka's doing what Luka's doing. This team is playing the best it could possibly play. How close are you to beating the Oklahoma City Thunder?
Well, so right now, Oklahoma City, and I would put Denver into their, at least
or Denver,
a tier just below OKC, but up there. And I don't think there's another team in the NBA that's definitively better than the Lakers. Could Houston beat them in a 7-game series? Maybe. Like, Houston's really good. Nobody in the East, I think, scares you too much. Like, New York's good, not great. Cleveland's good, not great. Everybody else is either banged up or, has a star out like Boston with
What about
Tatum.
Detroit?
Detroit's good, not great. Like they're playing really well. They'll and they right now if they played if they were healthy and Cade's healthy, he's missed the last couple games. They could certainly beat the Lakers, but I would take the Lakers in a 7-game series. That's the point though. Like, how do they close the gap enough with OKC? I think there's probably like one more player that they would need, maybe like a big wing athlete, like a Adu Thero after 2 years, right? Like who, by the way, everybody's excited about. I thought he looked great his first couple minutes in Milwaukee, and maybe that's something you can address at the trade deadline. But
is that the guy
see.
with the ball?
Yes.
That was the guy with the ball. Explain the whole ball situation. They didn't want to give him the ball. Why not?
So
it's
I
Milwaukee's
think I can
ball,
explain
right?
this in 20 seconds. There was an incident last year, where Indiana and Milwaukee got into it about a game ball. There was a big scoring game. Giannis wanted the ball. Somebody on the Pacers wanted the ball. They got into it. So I think the league probably sent out some kind of memo to the refs like, look, it's the home team's ball. We don't want to get into this.
No.
Just don't let the visiting team come and grab the ball. I think it was that simple. The referee was trying to do that. The Lakers were like, no, give us the ball. Eventually, Giannis came over and assisted the Lakers in getting the ball. There you go.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I never asked you about your Olympic
I think
team.
that was it, yeah.
The story I teased was LeBron said he's not going to play in the Olympics, but we have to get back to that. The mean lady in the room is telling me I have to break. This is a great conversation. Why do we have to stop?
I am the mean lady that needs to break.
Why do we need to stop for?
Because we got bills to pay.
Good stuff. Are you hanging around?
I'm in.
Please stay around for a while.
Unless
All
you
right.
want to, you can kick me out whenever you
No,
want.
I will never kick you. Well, if you start nudging Travis.
I know better than that.
If I start,
Trust me.
then, or talking about what you were talking about with DeAndre.
Then I'll be on Mason Ireland if I went to go nudge Travis. And I have to sit around before the game.
So we had a meeting today, middle of the day, and it threw some people off. So if you've ever felt like off-centered, like you're just not yourself because you're off your routine, I'll explain what that means and how that feels about football and playoff football in particular. The Far Side coming up next. DeMarco and Travis, afternoon show, ESPN LA.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
The buzz is in the air this holiday season. The Ontario Tower Buzzers are swinging into a brand new era. The newest minor league affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Catch the stars of tomorrow as they shine bright under the lights at O&T Field, a state-of-the-art ballpark built for family fun and community excitement. Season tickets make great stocking stuffers, and Tower Buzzers merchandise is the perfect gift for any baseball fan. Visit TowerBuzzers.com. The Ontario Tower Buzzers are buzzing into the 2026 baseball season.
Cap here. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt. With years of experience and a passion for helping people, if you've got water damage at home, call Avner Gatt today. 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. That's 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with zero down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
From South LA to East LA, Sedano and Cap bring the city together.
Well, I do feel very connected to East LA, to all my people at Garfield High, Roosevelt High, and to all the people right there at the Whittier Boulevard right there. I'm telling you, man, people have come up to me and they're like, East Side Cap in the house. You were in my hood. That's right, I was.
Wake up with the morning show, Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7, only on ESPN LA.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco afternoon show on ESPN LA.
Sorry if I hijacked your question for tip or no tip.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You guys took that. You guys took the ado ball situation.
Look, you can't be throwing out good stuff and expecting me not to take it.
Okay, just take it.
Sorry, I'm taking it.
Take.
So there was a, how do we sum that up?
Okay,
Craig Karmazin was here.
Yes, our boss.
Our
right?
boss was
Our
here.
boss from Good Karma was here.
We had a team meeting.
Correct.
Yes.
And I normally come in at 11, start prepping the show, and, just get things rolling for us to start off on a good note. So we came in, and then I just felt off-centered. I felt thrown off. I felt like what I normally do in my routine wasn't the same. So while we were prepping, I was like, I feel a little off. And
DeAndre, you said the same thing, right? It messed up your rhythm, your routine.
Yeah, my morning routine, just a little bit, yeah. It's all good, though.
What's your routine? I'm curious.
I wake up, normally do some research in regards to the Lakers and see what I can talk about.
Work, wake
Lakers
up,
talk
show
daily.
prep, yeah.
Show prep, do some stuff like that, and then I go out, do my morning walk, and then I go to the gym.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that messes up everything. And if you don't get that, you feel kind of weird.
Feel a little off, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have a routine, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, a rhythm, a routine. When you get thrown off your routine, how does that make you feel?
It's not great.
Yeah? For the rest of the day. Like, you still have to go
it's
and
like
do
holding
a
in
show.
a sneeze. You never quite recover from it. You're off. You're just a little bit kind of, you need to catch up.
There is nothing worse than losing a sneeze.
No, well, there's one thing worse.
What's worse than losing
missing your window, and now you're behind.
I was going to say biting your tongue.
Missing your window?
Yeah, like you have your coffee, you're on schedule, and then all of a sudden something comes up, and now you've missed your window, and now I'm just chasing it the rest of the day. That's a real drag. That's worse.
And you said, what's up, man? You were talking about being thrown off. You were in the room being thrown off your routine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was one of those things like we came in, we had that meeting, nobody got a chance to prep, and then from then on it was just like ready for the show, and it's just like, whoa, I'm not ready.
Okay.
I don't know what.
See, right there. Now, this is what I was going to explain to you. So when people ask me, what does it feel like in playoff football, playoff routines, or playoff atmosphere, it feels just like that. You're completely off.
I've heard
center.
that about Monday Night Football before.
It's
just a totally different
It's
schedule.
completely off.
Yeah.
Monday night's weird because it's a night game. Takes forever to get there.
Yeah.
But when you're in the postseason, it all hits you at once. You're not settled. You're not comfortable. This is not your environment. Probably your first time. This is the most football you've ever played in your entire
sure.
life. So you're literally walking on the moon. It just feels a little bit off.
So
And-
the Super Bowl is like the biggest example of that. Then,
well, by the Super Bowl, you're warmed up now. You get
Okay.
it. It's that first
even though
game.
you have the extra week, and
Yeah.
then but isn't that
And you
and then
play
the
a
longer
game,
halftime and all that? Isn't that a big shock to the
You have
system?
to win at least 2 games to get there. So the Super Bowl, you're kind of ready. The halftime at the Super Bowl takes forever. That's what throws you off there.
Okay.
The first time, Isaac Bruce, when we were teammates, walked up to me at halftime without his pads on because we had that much time. You could take your stuff off,
I don't
walk
think
around. It was
anybody
weird.
understands how quick an NFL halftime actually is.
super fast.
It's 13 minutes from the time that clock hits 0 to the time the ball's in the air again. It's 13 minutes. It's really, really fast.
Yes.
And all of a sudden you get to the Super Bowl and it's like 45 or 50 minutes.
Yes.
It's just endless.
You're there, you do your adjustments, and then you just sit around staring at each other. You know, like, wow, this is weird, but this is the job. This is what it's like to be at this level. You're going to have to be a pro through all this. So that's what I mean. If you have a show to do, you're off center, you don't feel right, off kilter, you still have to soldier on through and find your game on the air. That's what it feels like. So that's what I connected to when you said that. How are you doing with that right now? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you find your rhythm?
I feel like it's coming back.
Yeah.
It's just I like to be overly prepared. Travis, you talk about this a lot. How you like to just be, you're like, I know I'm good.
Yeah.
But you just want more and more. So that's how I feel. So not like getting that hour-ish away from me, I felt like,
Oh my God.
it's weird.
Okay, I felt the weirdest I ever felt in a football game, and I had to play against Randall McDaniel, the Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this dude was doing reverse pull-ups on the goalpost.
That's so stupid.
On the goalpost. Before I'm
Just to
getting
be
ready.
strong enough to hang from the goalpost.
Yeah, and I'm
because the
still-
goalpost is so fat.
Right.
Yeah.
Grip strength.
Yeah.
No shirt on. He's
Stupid.
right where we're warming up, and that's where he's doing these reverse pull-ups. And I'm still trying to find my game mentally. Yeah, if I could have found a way out, I would have. Like the little escape hatch, Brazil soccer.
Yeah.
Really, this is going to be bad. But once you get into it, you find your rhythm. But that's why you become great in January and February. It's not natural for you to play that long. The greats that can do it become immortalized.
So there's a long bit of theory about Clayton Kershaw that's part of the reason that the playoff struggles kind of have been what they have been. That the regular season is exceptionally regimented as far as when you play, when you take the field. All of these things are just bang, 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 same for 6 months, and then the playoffs show up and they're totally different.
Crazy.
And the approaches are different, and all of a sudden it's that because he is meticulous in his preparation, and he's one of those guys that is accounted for. Peyton Manning was also similarly thought of, and then in these things when randomness happens, how do you react to it? And those guys, because they are so disciplined, because they are so prepared, because they are so unbelievably thoughtful in the process of getting ready to do this, when the unexpected happens and it hasn't been prepared for, that's when the system breaks down.
Yes.
Whereas other guys are just kind of like, yeah, man, I just show up and go.
I'm cool.
Kike Hernandez. that it's like, it's just, okay,
He's
let's
the
see.
opposite.
Right.
Yes.
It's just like, hey, let's just go play it's just a baseball game. What do I care?
Right.
You know, and those guys show up differently.
Yeah, they're not going to kill us. It's just games.
Yeah.
What is playoff basketball like to you? You feel the same thing?
I was thinking about that because basketball, there is just so much inherent randomness to the sport that, like, sure, you can come in with a certain game plan and you can try to execute, and LeBron can call out a certain matchup that he wants, but like come playoff time, you sort of know, everybody knows what the other team is going to do, and the randomness actually becomes an advantage. Like the guys that can find a way to still get what they need to get done, and sometimes it's just the talent, sometimes it's the IQ. But I think it's probably a little different from baseball or from football, where it can be where like the game itself for a pitcher is that individual, or in football it's just the one time for the week.
Right.
Like in basketball, if you're going to play a team 7 times, you're going to have to get into some randomness.
This is true.
It probably, like in football, if you played a team 7 times, like That's
Can you imagine?
No.
Best of 7.
God, no.
Yeah.
God, no.
And
No. Right.
But like if we just let's say we turned injuries off though, it is kind of an interesting exercise.
Yeah.
Right? Like then who the best team would it be the best
Coaching would become even more
yeah,
important.
or would it
If
just
you
be no,
played
they have
Seattle,
Mahomes.
If you played that same Seattle squad 7 times,
Yeah.
I wonder what the record would be.
Well, it depends if they decided to bench Sam Darnold before they got
This
to
is
game
true.
4.
I know.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. It's gonna take like 3 years, but we're gonna find out.
That's that is the weirdest spot to be in, I think, as an organization when you have a quarterback like him. He's clearly good enough to win a bunch of games.
I just went through this last year.
Kirk Cousins was a guy like this too in Minnesota.
Well, Sam Darnold
in Minnesota. Like we clearly are better than about half the league, but we're clearly not good enough to be at the top of the league.
Right.
And so
let's see how it finishes.
Where do you go from there? Because if you go back into the pool, you could get a lot worse.
You could.
Or
draft.
And getting
whatever.
a lot better is really difficult to do.
This is why quarterbacks make a lot of money.
Yep.
I would see how he finishes.
Well,
it could be just a bad stretch for him, and he could straighten it out.
But DeMarco, that was kind of this whole argument in the offseason, right? And now the Vikings are understandably getting critiqued because the team sucks this year after winning 13 with Darnold. But I think ultimately we were like, do you really want to pay this guy the big-time quarterback money when we don't know that he's got that top level in him, as we saw in the playoffs to the Rams killed him?
Yeah.
And maybe just use the rest of that money, so pay the rookie quarterback, use the rest of that money, make the rest of the team that good. But that doesn't work either.
No.
Because McCarthy hasn't been good enough. So they're like,
but he's bad. Like he's
been bad.
If everything else is A's across the board, you can survive with a C+ at quarterback.
Yeah.
Well,
but if the
we
rest
would have had Drake May or whatever.
Right.
Last night, surviving with a quarterback was Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to pay him premium dollars.
Yeah.
Which is going to hinder you. That's what I'm saying.
They just paid him, right?
They paid him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I think that's the one messed up that Jerry made. You paid him too much money.
Yeah.
And you're stuck with it.
I know it's much easier said than done, but pay guys that are great and keep looking if they're not. Like when
but the fear of going backwards will
it's
make
scary.
you pay a guy like Trevor Lawrence.
I totally get it, but are they happy they paid Trevor Lawrence?
No, it turns out, but I'd rather pay him and say let's go with a guy that we kind of trust.
See, I go the other way. I'd be willing to risk getting worse to maybe get better.
See, living through the Bradford years, and then going through that hell until you got to Goff.
I get that,
and thank God for McVay because Goff was almost blasted out, and then you're stuck again for 10 more years. Absolutely. So yeah. We'll get back into the Lakers and LeBron. We got to get into this. I need a 15-member Olympic squad out of you. Yeah. In 2028, right? That does not include Curry.
I'm not
Durant.
getting my laptop up. If you want the. All right, hold on.
Doesn't include Curry, Durant, or LeBron. I need a. 50.
Well, KD is already basically demanding to play. And he's 37, and he's KD. So,
what did you say about that, Travis? In 2028, what?
Those guys we all might be dead.
We all might be dead.
None of us are guaranteed
so I'm trying to
tomorrow, much less 3 years.
KD will still be able to stick some J's though.
Okay.
That's what I said. Steph Curry.
But no, I'm ready. Okay, I got to listen to Marco. What's the order? Just you want how many players do you want?
15 players.
I think it's 12.
Is it 12 or 15?
Yeah. It's 12 on the roster.
It's 12 on the roster.
Okay, so 12. We said 15. 12 then.
I'm gonna give you 12 without LeBron and without Steph.
And KD.
Okay,
you're going to put KD on?
Fine,
you're going to put KD on?
No KD.
Put KD on. All right. We'll get into that next. Plus, that's what we're going to talk about. Your Olympic team. That's next on the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show on ESPN LA.
So you got a lot of choices, right? And you really got a lot of choices when it comes to a legal team. And if you've been involved in an accident, you know how confusing and scary and anxious it can all be. That's why I got to tell you that if you are involved in an accident, whether it's a car accident or you get hurt anywhere else, you need to call Normand Legal, and you need to call my friend Joseph S. Normand. 213-747-1234. Super easy to remember. 213-747-1234. He has collected millions in verdicts and in compensation, and he's going to make sure that you get what you're entitled to. He's going to make sure that you get what you deserve rather than what the insurance company is willing to offer you because they just want to move on to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. They're not on your side. Joe is going to make sure you get what you want. I've been through this. I've been through it with myself. I've been through it with my son, and Joe was right by our side in both of these, and I could not have been more happy with the way that it ended. 213-747-1234 or normandlegal.com online, and make sure they know whether you call at 213-747-1234 or go online at normandlegal.com that Travis sent you in.
It's a Cosm Ticket Tuesday. Level up your game day experience and enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch the NBA on ESPN at Cosm tomorrow night. Call 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-3776 right now. And caller number 7 will win a pair of GA tickets to watch New York take on Dallas from Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com. Listen all day for your chance to win, only with ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pechanga Club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
John Ireland here. You've heard me talk about the iSpot Active website and their wearable cryotherapy. You can see it for yourself at iSpotActive.com. iSpot Active sells form-fitted, 4-way stretch shirts and pants with pockets that hold ice-cold gel packs. If you get sore after you exercise or work out, you just put this stuff on for 20 minutes, and wherever you're sore will feel a lot better. Go to that website, iSpotActive.com. See why Hall of Famer James Worthy swears by this stuff. Start feeling better at iSpotActive.com.
Are the rising waters of expenses and debt threatening to drown you? Many people try to stay afloat by borrowing more money or using debt settlement programs, but those can take years. If you're trapped under credit card debt, medical bills, payday loans, or buy now, pay later plans, Chapter 7 bankruptcy could free you much sooner, in about 4 months and for a fraction of the cost. Stop the harassing calls and letters, rebuild your credit quickly, and clear the way for a fresh start. At Clean Slate BK Group, consumer Chapter 7 bankruptcies are all we do. We can help you erase credit card debt, medical bills, personal loans, even past due utility bills. Find out if you qualify at no cost and with no obligation. Go to csbk.com. This is an attorney advertisement. Your results may vary and prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Clean Slate BK Group PC, located at 7 Penn Plaza, Suite 601, New York, New York 10001, is responsible for the content of this ad. For more information, visit csbk.com. That's csbk.com. Your clean slate starts here.
There's one thing that I'm truly thankful for this year, and that's my Life Source water system. We know LA City water is lousy, filled with chemicals and chlorine. That's why I made the switch to Life Source water. It's not just better, it's essential. For a limited time, Life Source Water will pay your sales tax. Call 800-WATER-99 now or visit LifeSourceWater.com to save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Life Source. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall, kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
This was my college song. This was our soundtrack for our national championship highlight reel. We used this song.
A good one.
This was very popular back then. Do you remember the band?
Gosh,
Concealed carry. No,
I would not have gotten it.
That's not the name.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel like I do. Oh, it's CC
There
something.
you go.
Yeah.
CNC Music Factory.
Yeah. Hey, I got one.
And the rapper was named Freedom.
Yeah, it was. But you didn't let me finish. The rapper was named Freedom.
Yeah, Black Rob. Dude, everyone knows
Black
Travis.
Rob.
Everyone knows
Whoa.
Travis knew the rapper.
Black Rob. Wow. Whoa.
Are you familiar with Black Rob, Trudell?
No.
Get
yeah,
with
you
it.
are. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like, whoa.
Okay, I know
You've heard that
I know
song.
that song.
That's
yeah.
Black Rob.
Yeah.
Me
LeBron,
and D, that's our favorite guy.
That's right.
So LeBron has won 3 Olympic gold medals, correct?
Yes.
2008,
That's right.
2012, and 2024.
That's
He
right.
skipped Beijing, right? No, he skipped Rio.
Yeah.
And Tokyo.
No. Let's see. Which one was Rio?
2016.
Okay.
And then 2021. Does that sound right?
I thought he was in Rio, but maybe not.
3
maybe
gold
he did.
medals.
Maybe he had skipped that one.
And he's got a bronze in Athens. And he said he's not going to play in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Mild surprise. He's going to be how old by then?
43.
43. I mean, yeah, he can't play forever.
You sure?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind LeBron representing the USA in basketball because this is going to be a tough Olympics for our squad, which brings up the other point, which is why I'm trying to figure out who's on that roster.
Yeah.
Who's defending us against the world? So I'll tell you the list we came up with and cross-reference this with yours. We had Maxey, Brunson was a question mark, Bam, Anthony Davis, Cooper Flagg, AR with a question mark. You good with that? Austin Reeves?
Okay.
When can I interject?
Keep reading me the list, and then I'll give you the list that I had.
Donovan Mitchell. You heard Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Halliburton, and Chet Holmgren. Did they make your list?
So that's a good list. So the first name that kind of is a question mark. So Anthony Davis. I love Anthony Davis.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Is that why you said that?
Yes. What, you're counting Anthony Davis, for God's sake?
I'm looking for best
He doesn't
American
play now.
players.
Well,
right.
But so I didn't put him. I didn't have him on my list just
3
because.
years from now?
But if he is healthy and in peak shape, and 3 years from now, then he will bump off one of the young guys that I currently
They'll
have.
inject the adamantium into him. He'll
But
be
here's
fine.
my list right now. So Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, Cade Cunningham. Did you have Cade?
No, we did
you
not.
have to have Cade. Cade's a top 10 player now.
Okay.
Cade's dominating so far this season. The USA absolutely. He's going to have the basketball too.
Okay.
Cade's a must. Devin Booker, Tyrese Maxey, Chet Holmgren, Cooper Flagg, Austin Reeves. Now I have the Thompson twins.
Okay.
Both now. Amen is
Great band.
Have to have Amen. Okay. Asar, I'm building in some additional growth, and then I closed out with sort of. This is the spot where, let me see what Dylan Harper looks like in 2 years. He might be ready, right? Let me see if Stephon Castle takes a big leap. But for now, the placeholders are Donovan Mitchell and either Mobley or AD, depending on who's healthy.
I think I like his list better.
But think about the top. Let me sell you on the Thompson twins. So, so Team
Great
USA, this team, it does not have that number one, the Steph, the LeBron, the Kobe, the guys that just sure, Anthony Edwards might be the closest to it by that point, but we as the USA, we have to beat teams on athleticism, on speed, on force, on power. And that, to me, nobody symbolizes that level of sort of athleticism and just grit better than the Thompson twins.
What else is there? Shooting?
Well, skill, shooting IQ. Yeah, that's the
Team.
stuff that,
Team.
And so, if you've got an Anthony Edwards out there, and by the way, Halliburton, same thing, he's out injured right now. I want to kind of see how he comes back.
He's going to be healthy by then.
But he could certainly take the spot. I'd rather have him than Mitchell probably on that team. But we just have to wear teams down. We're not going to be able to beat Serbia and Jokic based on skill necessarily at that point, or France is probably the number one contender, right? Especially with Wemby, and they've got a bunch of guys coming up in the pipeline. But we just have to overwhelm teams and play a lot of guys, and then sort of hope that Edwards can hit enough shots late.
There will be somebody on that team that we don't know his name right now.
Right.
There's somebody.
That's why I mentioned a Dylan Harper or somebody like that.
It's so far down the road that it's almost I think the safe
or
ones
who's
are
the
guys
Kansas kid?
I'm not sure.
Dylan or no. Who's going to go in the top three? Yeah.
But a guy
Not
like
Boozer,
Cooper Flagg, assuming health, feels like, okay, he's going to have some seasoning on him by then, all these things. And there are some guys that are stars in the league.
Darren Peterson.
Cade Cunningham is a perfect example. He's going to be in the prime of his career at this point. But some of these older guys, who knows what they're like. Anthony Davis, you can't project what that guy's going to do a week from now. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Like, Anthony Davis is the least reliable great player that I've ever seen.
Well, no, he's not. You're Kawhi Leonard or Joel Embiid.
Okay,
like AD has not had surgery.
You're right about
he's
those
played
guys.
In the postseason. Okay, he's missed regular season.
But to try to go down the 3 years from now and have Anthony look, if you could bubble seal him from now until then, sure, he's a great player. But to try to think that he's going to be healthy enough to go do that, I don't know.
And he's just he's getting up there into his 30s too. And I want this Team USA to become again like just we're just burying you in athleticism and talent and length and all that. So that's got to be the formula.
Did you have Bam Adebayo? No,
just for the same reason.
He's at that weird age.
He'll
getting
be 31 at the time of the Olympics.
He's getting up. No, well, let's see. He's getting up there a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's also he's good, not great.
He'll be 31 in 2028.
But he's on the short list though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on my honorable mentions.
Did you have Paolo Banchero?
He's also in the honorable mentions. Paulo has not had a great start to this season.
He's kind of a one-way player. Like he hasn't really expanded his horizon yet as far as offensively and defensively. He's kind of
right. That's right. Because he demands a lot of usage offensively as a big, but doesn't give you a ton defensively. I'd rather just have Chet, who doesn't need the offensive usage. He'll space the floor, and then he's a much better defender. So on a team concept, so Paulo's not going to have the ball. It's going to be with Edwards or Tatum or a guy like that.
This goes back to the LeBron and Steve Nash's podcast, and Steph Curry was on it with him, and this is where the topic comes from. And LeBron said, "I'm out," and obviously he's going to be 43 years old. That sure, of course. Steph's going to be 40, and you're going to want at least one old head that I think has been through this multiple times, and what his skill set is.
Yep.
Does not feel like it will age poorly, right? The leadership, shooting, right? The handle, the IQ that he brings to a basketball game. He seemed, and I know he said, never say never, but unlikely. I wouldn't even be a little surprised if Steph Curry, assuming health, is a part of this. Because, and not that he would play,
welcome him.
24 or 5 minutes a night in these games, but having a guy like that on that team makes a lot of sense.
And Durant's going to play. I was just saying without him.
Yeah, so the Steph, I could be persuaded with the Steph. Here's the one part that I worry a little bit about Steph aging. It's not like the shot itself, it can never be questioned. He's the greatest shooter of all time. No one else is close. It's that Steph runs more than anybody else in the league. And that becomes a little harder every year. We're not seeing it become this year. This is why it's so impressive.
Yeah.
He's been awesome this year so far. But, he has had weeks and sometimes even extended up to a month where it's just not quite at that peak level. And so to think 3 years down the road is for Steph to be Steph, he has to exert so much energy that I wonder if that's there. Now, being on the roster though, in certain spots, I could be sold very easily.
As the old head, the gray beard.
I was really disappointed in myself that I forgot about Kawhi Leonard. I feel like I missed
the
that
injuries.
Badly. Yes, I was so excited to talk about Anthony Davis. I just
I
blew
got
right
another
past
one for you.
Kawhi Leonard.
I just got a text that said, "Don't forget about Joel Embiid." Same reason.
I said Embiid. I said Kawhi.
Did
and
you?
Embiid.
Okay. For the Olympic team.
Not a chance.
Right.
Thank you.
Not a chance.
And also, he could have played for Cameroon. Now Cameroon would have to make the Olympics, or France, and then he chose the USA. But he didn't grow up here. That's a whole nother conversation. I just with AD, as somebody that's defended AD for a number of years, the point that I always try to make is he's not a guy that's had a chronic a bad knee or a bad back or something where you can't.
Honestly,
I think he's just got a ton of minor injuries all the time.
That makes it almost more frustrating.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I'm not saying that that's worse than having what Kawhi has. I don't think it is worse, but it's more frustrating because it always seems like it's a drips and drabs as opposed to he blew out his Achilles.
But he largely, my resting point from a Lakers standpoint, he was largely very available for the Lakers.
He was.
And he certainly was during the playoff runs. The one time when he wasn't was the year that they had a 1 month off season after they won in the bubble, and the whole team got hurt in round one.
This is probably not something to shoehorn in at the end of a segment right here, but can we officially stamp that trade as the worst trade in sports history?
Luka?
Yes. Are we getting close? I mean, they fired the guy that did it.
I think you'd be okay saying it is.
It's
I don't think there's going to be a worse trade.
Yeah.
There's not going to be anything worse.
I would like to remind you that Pedro Martinez was a Dodger at the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
So for me, the worst trade as a Vikings fan, I'm guessing
Herschel.
Yeah, because it's not the only
Dallas.
thing that led to it, but it kind of led to at least two of the three.
You built a dynasty
Super Bowl.
in Dallas, no doubt.
If the Lakers go on to win 2 to 3, which hopefully they will with Luka Doncic,
why the Luka one is worse than the Pedro Martinez one. That I remember.
What was the Pedro one again?
For Delino DeShields.
Okay, that's right.
And Delino DeShields was an all-star, and the Dodgers desperately needed a second baseman. Pedro Martinez was a prospect. You never quite know how that's going to work out. He was a smaller guy. Pitchers typically are bigger guys. And they needed it.
But that thing was moving out of his hand, wasn't it?
And at the time, everybody's like, okay, I kind of get it. The Luka one, from the moment it happened, obviously different time in history, but it's like, oh, he got hacked. Like, there's no way anybody did that.
I thought that was phony.
It was bad in the instant it happened. It was bad.
And anybody else thinking of doing something like that just changed their mind.
This is super obscure, but it just made me think of this because we were so Stu Lance is from kind of Pittsburgh area, and we were talking about Michael was like, oh, it was the greatest part. Trudell, you don't know the greatest part of it. I'm like, come on, Roberto Clemente. Like, my father was a sports fan. Come on, I know who the freaking greatest part. And then I was thinking the Dodgers actually had, like, they either had him in their system, but then they couldn't.
Clemente?
Yeah. But then I'll have to read up on it again. I thought maybe you would have seen this. And then they had to, like, either they didn't pay him or they did something happened in translation. And then Pittsburgh was able to sign him after that. But it just made me think of, like, a Dodger. Did you know that would actually Clemente was a Dodger prospect? I'll get the facts.
That's going to bother me the rest of the week, the month, the year.
Speaking of Dodgers, the Dodgers are thinking about reuniting with a certain player. Let's bring Greg in here so we can discuss this next. DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. ESPN LA.
All right, let's talk about Prize Picks, right? Prize Picks, you make choices. You make choices every day, but on Prize Picks, when you make those choices, you can get paid. And right now is a great time to do Prize Picks because you can do Prize Picks like I did last night for Monday Night Football, little Dak and a little Geno Smith. And then tonight, you can do Prize Picks with the NBA. You can do stacks on Prize Picks too. For instance, tonight, Luka, you want to take more on his points, more on his threes, and more on his assists? You can do that on Prize Picks, but only on Prize Picks because they have the stacks feature. So download that Prize Picks app today. Use the code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Watch the SC in the OC with ESPN LA and join Beto Duran and the ESPN LA crew this Saturday, November 22nd for a USC versus Oregon watch party at Mercado Gonzalez Northgate Market in Costa Mesa. The party starts at 12 p.m., kickoff at 12:30. Enjoy great food and giveaways all through the game. That's Mercado Gonzalez at 2300 Harbor Boulevard in Costa Mesa. See you in the OC.
Cap here. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt. With years of experience and a passion for helping people, if you've got water damage at home, call Avner Gatt today. 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. That's 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? Well, Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Hey, sports fans, if you haven't hit up Lazy Dog Restaurant yet, you're missing out. I'm talking made-from-scratch meals, ice-cold beers, handcrafted drinks, and their new Cowboy Ribeye Burger is perfect fuel for game day. Happy hour and late-night deals start at just $3. Staying in? Order online and get free delivery on orders over $25. And hey, use code ESPNLA for 10% off your online order. Locations all across Southern California and beyond. Visit LazyDogRestaurants.com to find a location near you.
Officer, could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end December 1st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Purple and gold fans, nothing beats the thrill of catching the Lake Show live. Every bounce, every bucket, every moment is amplified when you witness it with your own eyes. Snag your tickets now, even if it's last minute, at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Los Angeles Lakers. Find your seats this season at Lakers.com/ticket exchange. That's Lakers.com/ticket exchange. Hope to see you there. Let's go, Lake Show.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work?
They do work. No, I...
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Told you now you're talking. They are. There you go. Thompson twins. Hold it, Greg. Laura, what do you have?
All right, guys. So it is a Cosm Ticket Tuesday. Level up your game day experience and enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch the NBA on ESPN at Cosm tomorrow night. Call 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-3776. Sorry. Right now, and caller 7 will win a pair of GA tickets to watch New York take on Dallas from Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com. Listen all day for your chance to win, only with ESPN LA.
Come on, Laura, get centered. Come on.
Should.
Come on, get centered. Go run a mile.
No.
All right,
a mile? Yeah.
A mile.
It's a long way to run.
A mile's easy,
Long
right?
way to run.
12 minutes.
12 minutes?
12 minutes.
Pretty good.
That should be the standard, right?
I can do 12.
12 minutes, yes.
I don't
12-minute
think
mile.
I can.
We one of the tests for college soccer, you had to run a mile.
Can I guess?
Yeah,
because we had ours for baseball, and I'm assuming soccer's is far
No,
more
wait.
challenging.
Yours
College
is going to be
was different.
soccer's going to be much faster.
Oh, of course it is.
So
But
wait,
that's why I kind of want to do the math and
What
see.
was yours? Because ours was 6 minutes, 30 seconds, and that was for 300
Under
pounders.
7 for sure.
Yeah.
Ours was 8. You
No.
had to be sub 8.
Ours was 5.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
But soccer,
Okay.
it's running.
That's
what you do.
Now you have to be able to
Ask
actually
me
do
how many
through
times
your
I
feet, but-
succeeded.
In 8
Zero.
minutes? 8 minutes?
If I know Travis at all, and I think I know you pretty well, the trying aspect is not going to happen.
Look, I was trying to get innings.
But if you
I
can
was
throw,
trying to-
if
I
you
was
can throw
trying to get
high
on-
80s,
I was trying to get on the
Yeah.
field.
We
Zero
had
was the answer.
90
I thought
second
so.
left.
I was right.
I was
Yeah.
always coming in like the 18s.
In
The 18s.
Yeah,
5
like
minutes
8
is-
and 10 seconds.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
5
okay.
minutes is it's close to as fast as you can run. Like it's not
Yes.
quite a full sprint, but you're
Almost
you're
Roger
getting close
Bannister.
To, yeah, you're.
What was
you're
your
cooking there.
fastest mile?
I mean, it was whatever to get under the 5.
Oh,
so
just
like
under
high
5.
4s,
4:58.
4:59.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, it was a little better than that, but
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
That's
not
booking,
a
by
ton
the
of-
way.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
very fast.
really
What was
fast.
yours,
That's moving,
Marco?
yeah.
We had to run a 6:30 mile.
6:30.
That was for
Hey,
300
for you,
pounders.
and how much do you weigh?
That
Or at the
Back
time?
then?
For linemen, it was up to 300 pounds. I was like 255 pounds.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
made
make
it 636.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, is that good enough? No, you have to run it again.
How long did you have to recover before you had to try it again?
The next day.
Oh, damn.
You have to run it again, the mile.
Oh, man, I don't think I ever broke 7.
Ever?
I don't think I ever broke
On a
7.
treadmill, you could do that.
Probably.
Yeah, you're not controlling the speed.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I had speed, but that was never my thing to run distances.
Yeah.
Like short distances, cool, but long.
I like what Bum Phillips used to say. Like Earl Campbell had never finished a mile run in his life.
Who cares?
And they said, fine, we're not going to give him the ball on 4th and a mile anyway. I'm not going to be out on the field.
It's not
Makes
4th and a
sense.
mile.
Yes, not going to be
I
out
like
that. Cody Bellinger, once a Dodgers homegrown star, and Travis has kind of filled me in on his exit from. It was less than stellar. Kind of a, I guess, a mid-career.
Go away.
Yeah, kind of a go-away thing.
Yeah.
They fired him.
They
There's
let him
no
go.
other way to say it.
And it took him a little while to recover, too.
Yeah.
You know,
He's had a mid-career revival in New York, right? And there's a chance he could come
good
back.
last year.
He was good
He's
last
very
year.
good.
There's
Very
a little.
good.
There's
They were happy.
There's circumstances to why he was good last year. That little short right porch and
exactly what you said.
right field for the Yankees.
He was good. Period.
You're good.
You could hit into the right
Hitting,
field.
you know
guys,
what else
yeah.
helps a lot? Hitting behind Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
That helps.
Okay, well, can you hit behind Shohei?
Yeah, they got guys.
Okay.
They got guys.
They do got guys, but think about it. So you're going to go Shohei, Mookie, Freddie. That's going to be your 1, 2, 3, no matter what, unless you move up.
Smith's
Will
in there.
Smith, yeah,
Max Muncy's in there.
Teoscar's in there. So he's probably going to be around, if you did do this, somewhere around the 6, 7 spot. 6, 7. That's
Greg's still doing it.
Oh, man. Come on.
You please stop.
I hear it all day long now. It's in my head. There's nothing I can do about
Did
it.
I tell you the name of our basketball team?
6, 7?
It's the 6-7ers.
Oh,
I can't
geez.
get rid of this.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
exactly. Doesn't go
After
away.
every basket, they do this. Yeah.
But if he's in that 6, 7 spot, then who's he hitting behind? Muncy? That's not protection.
I'm not so sure about that.
Real quick,
It's-
I'm not so sure. Muncy
They'll go
draws
after
a lot of
Muncy.
walks.
He does.
You mentioned Will Smith. So, the Dodgers came to be honored at the Laker game, and they said, hey, do you want to interview one of the players? And so I ran over, and Will Smith was there waiting. And I was just kind of impressed. First of all, he's not that much bigger than me.
No, he's not a
big
big
at
guy.
all.
No, he's small.
I'm 5'9", 170, and he's probably 5'10", but maybe, he's probably like 190 of pure muscle. But still, and like just standing next to him, I'm like, what a gangster of an athlete this guy is, man.
A gangster?
Just awesome. Just to be like, he's not, I would have thought he was just a little bigger, like both in terms of height and
He
weight
is
and
a
size.
regular
But he
sized
just,
person.
he looked
Yeah.
like, now again, in extremely good shape, but I just was impressed at how great at baseball he is. Obviously, the NBA is a little different, right? These guys all look like superhumans for the most part. There's an
They're all
exception here or there.
jacked.
And so,
Oh
but I
my
think,
God.
but baseball players are bigger. Like you go to a Dodger game, you look at the roster. It's still a lot. It's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
The pitchers
Will
are
Smith was not
all
as
the
big as I
pitchers.
thought he
You
would
can't be 5'10" and playing basketball.
There are a couple guys
Yeah.
like Mookie is obviously short, but like Mookie, you looks like he could be good at anything. I just was impressed with that Will Smith is that good for being like
How was
around
the
my
interview?
size.
Was it better than Will I Am?
I've heard. I
Yes,
was in your.
because he can't be worse.
I was
on.
in for Taboo. I did not hear but I've heard Morales talk about it. I've heard Sedano talk about it. I've heard Cappy talk about it. I need to hear it. I need
Just
to listen
go.
to it.
Well,
Yes.
you'll get through about
Not
5
as bad
minutes.
as
Here,
they
let
say.
me help you out. No, you don't.
It's not as bad as they say.
I mean,
If you've ever wanted to learn about AI
There
or
you go.
robotics, you
Or
should
him.
listen to this.
hey, look, AI is basically lifting the entire world economy right now.
Yeah,
Certainly the
this is
U.S.
true.
economy. So
then
AI
you might
okay.
really enjoy it.
And I have to throw this in because
I
this came
doubt
from the other room.
Well, all I hear is screaming in the other room.
you-
Oh my God! From
Well,
Laura.
Do you consider yourself a short king?
I mean, relative to when I'm in the NBA world, I am short. Yes, in real life I feel normal, but in an NBA arena,
What are you?
5'9", 170.
5'9", 170. That's
Do
normal.
does the term "short king" hit you in any sort of way?
Does it bother you?
I think it upsets. It should upset you.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
Yeah,
no one's
I
going to
would
call
like-
you short
I'm
king.
not
Except for
5'10".
Wemby.
But but the phraseology, like
No, stand up.
some
Are you
people
that
are
much
taller
taller? Am I
than
taller
others,
than you?
but the
Stand
phrase
up.
"short
Let me see.
king" lands derisively
Stand
to
up.
me.
Yeah.
I think I'm taller.
About the same.
Yeah, he's taller.
Greg's got poofier hair.
Yeah,
He's got poofier hair.
Not much proofier. You have
I don't know. I mean, my dad, I believe it or not, am the tallest Trudell of all time.
Get
at
out of
5'10".
town.
Really?
So I grew up thinking, well, and I was normal around my friends and such, but in my own family, I'm tall-ish. Like my brother's 5'7", 5'8", maybe. My dad was 5'6". and my mom was 5'3".
You're the tallest Trudell ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now,
Are
my
you the
kids
tallest?
my kids will be taller
I'm
than
on the
me.
smaller side in my family.
Are you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Susan tall?
I have two cousins that are 6'10". I have
6'10".
Yeah, I've got a couple that are 6'6", 6'7". Like, yeah.
Okay.
Not
Don't do it, Greg.
things.
No,
But yeah,
he wanted to do it. I was doing nothing. He wanted to do it.
I'm in the second half. At 6'3", I'm in the bottom 50%.
Are you?
My dad's 6'5". My middle brother.
What are you,
6'4".
6'3"?
I'm 6'1".
6'1"?
see,
Everybody says that. I'm
It-
barely 6'1".
It
You
had never
project
become
taller.
Yeah, thank you.
it had never become a big talking point until I started doing the show with Michael, where there's just
Well,
the
that's-
obvious gap, and
he's
it's
freaking-
6'9" versus
Yeah.
5'9",
Well,
and then all of a sudden it's short. And when I'm pictured next to Andrew Bynum or Pau Gasol, and then people will see me in Target and they'll be like, "Oh, you're a normal sized person."
You're
like,
a normal boy.
People expect
You should have been.
if you watch me interview LeBron James, I look tiny.
Did you see him when Taboo came in? Taboo freaked out
Oh
over
yeah,
him.
Taboo loved him.
Freaked out
And I
over
love
you.
Taboo.
Was
I
that
love
weird for
Taboo.
you? That was weird. That was love. That
I
was
mean,
real love.
I don't take it like too to the heart like that too much.
Yeah.
I view it as an extension of people being big fans of the Lakers, and the players are the ones that get.
No,
the most
he
credit,
loved
so
you.
It doesn't. No, but he was.
He's
super
America's sideline reporter.
Yeah.
You know?
cool. Certainly
Nice for
Los
you.
Angeles.
So are you in or out on Bellinger coming back?
I've kind of done a 180 on it. When I first heard about it, I thought, no. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Well, would we have heard about it if it wasn't that he used to be a Dodger? Like, is it more like a real thing?
What do you mean heard about it?
So you're saying, is it been reported that there's?
Jeff Passan
there's
wrote
stuff
about
out.
it
There's
today.
a whole bunch of stuff.
There's some buzz in the baseball universe that this is a possible reunion.
Okay, I've checked out of
It's an
baseball. I will
obvious
check back in.
landing spot for him if he's going to land somewhere.
He's one of so you've got like the Kyle Tuckers and Kyle Schwarbers. They're the first two guys that are going to go. Then you got this next tier of guys, and Bellinger's in that next tier. He can play all three outfield positions, which is important because it allows you to get Teo out of right field, which is really important.
Well,
If you want to
you need a spot for Conforto, though.
yeah,
No, you
right.
don't. No.
So you
Why
can
would you bring that up?
You can put Pajes and Teo wherever you want to put him, and you can slot Bellinger accordingly. You
Okay.
can play Bellinger at first base if you ever want to start thinking about getting Freddie Freeman off his feet for a regular period of time. The guy that got run out of L.A. is gone. Like he rebuilt his game. He was a guy that was batting under 200. He was striking out 25% of the time, which was near league high. Now he's one of the more difficult guys to strike out. He doesn't drive the ball like he used to, but he's a very useful player. He won't be wildly expensive.
That sounds yes.
And what the Dodgers covet, I think perhaps more than just pure talent, is versatility.
Yeah,
and he's
positionality,
incredibly versatile.
What
It
say
makes
you,
a ton
Greg?
of sense.
What say
So
you, Greg?
I was very much on like, Cody Bellinger. If I've seen it, done it, I don't have no interest in that. And then Travis just said something that made me rethink all of that. The fact that Freddie's only has a year or two left that he's going to be around here as a Dodger. 2 more years as a Dodger. So if you put him in center field or right field, and then you have him move down to first base, what is he, 29, 30 years old? He's not very old right now. So the fact is, if you can move him down and have him be your first baseman, you don't expect him to be the rookie of the.
He was 30, right?
Yeah, don't. No matter what, you don't expect him to be the rookie of the year.
31 middle of the season.
Okay, so you don't expect him to be the rookie of the year. You don't expect him to be the MVP guy that he was looking like. None of those things. You're expecting him to be just good,
a guy,
and a guy. And I think that's important.
The best version of a guy, like the best version of just fill a role. And I think that because he was the rookie of the year here, because he was the most valuable player here, and then it's like, well, where did that guy go? And he was never going to be that ever again. And he's rebuilt his game. And I think if he comes back in and he fits in, and I'm not even talking like batting order position. I'm talking about just hierarchy of where he fits in this team. If he's the 7th, 8th best player in the team, you got a damn
7,
good
8,
team.
Not 6, 7.
You've got a really good team if he's in that spot.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Actually, the more you were talking about it, because I was when we were going to have this conversation, I was like, nah, I have no interest. I have no interest in
I
Cody
didn't
Bellinger.
like it at first either, but the more I thought about it, it makes a lot of sense.
The thought to bring him down to first base at some point, that makes total sense, and you have your first baseman in the future. Unless it's going to be Will Smith that eventually moves there. It's having
There's another
guys.
guy that could be there, too.
I just
Shohei.
At first base?
Yes.
Yeah, what can he do?
That's going to be where he ends up.
You're eventually going to want a DH instead of.
I do love how Freddie just catches absolutely everything.
Because
And I don't know if Shohei
Cody's really
can-
good at first, also.
No, so
Cody's a good first
I have
baseman.
I have a friend who works for the Yankees, and so I just sent him a text, and we had talked about this a couple times this year, and going back to the World Series. But I was like, hey, how's Bellinger? He's like, oh, we love him.
Yeah,
great in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Like they're hoping that they can keep him. He said makes winning plays, just a good vet. Like, so kind of backed up what you said.
Yeah, he's a good player.
For clarity, the hard feelings are his, not the Dodgers, not the fan base. The hard feelings coming back might be just his.
I would say the fan base was ready to move on from Cody Bellinger because he was constantly tweaking his swing and his feet were going forward.
But nothing he said or did.
Every time at the plate, it was always a different stance. So I think most people would be very happy with Cody Bellinger back. I totally went 180 just off
Dodger
the
fan base mad because of his stance. That's the best you can do.
Like if you really think about it, though, every time he got to the plate, it was always something different.
Every sounds a little bit like an
No.
It was noticeable that it would be. It might not have been every at bat.
I'm not arguing. It just sounds a little silly, doesn't it?
It does, except for, dude, you won the MVP. Do that.
Yeah,
right.
Stand like that.
The performance was bad.
He was moving his hands up, down.
He was
he was
1
lost.
foot forward, 2 foot
He was
forward.
going through it, and he's come out the other side.
Baseball sucks. Like when you lose it.
You
lose
can't
it,
find
you
it.
Can. It's the only thing that's
sucks when
worse
you lose
is
it.
golf. Where as far as like once it's gone, it's gone. And baseball's he found something different. He didn't find that again, but he found something else that works really well.
The only odd part of it too is that like since his dad played professionally, you're like you would have thought somebody that didn't sort of have it their whole life would lose it more than somebody that did. But maybe that made it all the more jarring because he had never not had it. Probably
it was probably the first time it had ever happened to him.
Was he one of those? Did he win the Little League World Series?
He was on a Little League World Series.
So he was
team.
always awesome.
Always winning.
So he was always amazing.
Probably. Yeah.
I remember when he was in spring training, when he was first came up, I was like, oh my God, this Bellinger guy's just hitting bomb after bomb after bomb. And then he stayed he stayed in the minors that year. And then next year he came up and was Rookie of the Year. He was fantastic.
What if there's a guy, and I'm not being exclusive to the Dodgers or baseball. I'm just kind of thinking of a guy where a guy had a very high watermark with the team, left, and everybody was kind of happy to see him go, but then came back and everybody's very happy to see him come back. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I've never seen that either.
Before.
No.
Pujols?
Where did he come back to?
But St. Louis. He went and he finished his career in St. Louis.
But that was more of a thanks for the memories tour.
So
Dwight
Howard,
it was last year, and he hit his home run.
But Dwight had his first stretch with the Lakers was terrible,
Yeah.
and then he came back as a vet min, and the expectations were low, and he ended up being great. But so a little different because he wasn't good like
if he went back to Orlando and was great.
Yeah. Hold up, DeAndre, what do you got?
No, I was saying I talked with Travis before the show in regards to Cody Bellinger, who the Dodgers should shift their attention to. The biggest story going in throughout the whole season was the bullpen, and you've seen in the World Series, you've seen throughout the playoffs that they had role players that were stepping up.
Mm-hmm.
I know Justin Dean is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you move Kike Hernandez to the outfield, Miguel Rojas steps up. Like Dodgers, not only were their stars performing, but they had role players that were successful as well. Like, why do you need to add a talent like Bellinger when the attention needed right now is the bullpen?
Don't you answer that. No. We'll answer that on the other side, and we'll get into some tip or no tip.
I wanted to.
It's the Marco and Travis afternoon show on ESPN LA.
Parents, did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles has the #1 spine program of its kind on the West Coast? In fact, 1 in 5 kids who need spine care come to the Autry Orthopedic Center at CHLA. Their specialists provide world-class care for spinal disorders, including scoliosis, helping young athletes get back in the game. So don't let scoliosis or spinal injuries throw your child a curveball. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Collectors, Frobro Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center on November 22nd and 23rd. Biggest show ever! Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards, plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books. Beckett, CGC, and JSA will be there. So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. More than 500 tables, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it! Frobro Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, November 22nd and 23rd, 11 to 5. For more info, go to FrobroCardShow.com. That's FrobroCardShow.com.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey, it's May. Shorter days don't have to be so dismal. It's time to reach out and check in with those you care about and to remind ourselves that we're not alone. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
This holiday season, don't just give a gift. Give the gift that keeps the party going all year long. Live entertainment at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Kick off the new year with the Battle of the Badges, local heroes duking it out for charity. Then get your groove on with the Temptations and the Four Tops. And set sail with the smooth sounds of Yachtly Crew. February turns up the heat with country hitmaker Ernest, the legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and laugh-out-loud comedy from Jim Jeffries. And in March, more magic. Emmy-winning comedian John Mulaney hits the stage, plus an unforgettable evening with the stunning voices of Il Divo. Then, mark your calendars because on May 16th, country superstars Lady A bring their chart-topping hits to the Fantasy Springs stage. Unwrap the ultimate holiday surprise. Live music, good vibes, and memories to last all year long. Get your concert tickets today, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
Happy to share the world with you guys. Yes, we are. I may go to Sabrina Carpenter, by the way.
I'm going tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Do you know any songs?
I know a bunch of her songs. Remember,
Really?
I have a 10-year-old. We start
He's
every
a
morning
fan.
with Sabrina Carpenter.
I know one.
What, Taste?
No idea what that is. Espresso?
Espresso.
Me
Yeah.
espresso. That's it.
It's the only song I know.
Man-Child?
What's
No
the
idea what
killer
that is.
one that you told me, DeMarco? The
Which
one
one?
with the killing in the video?
Taste.
yeah.
Taste and that one. Yeah, there's a bunch of her songs.
Now, Travis knows zero of the ones we just said.
Yeah.
You guys let me know when you want to talk
He's
about
the
Cody
new
Bellinger.
intro. All right, so DeAndre, do me a
DeAndre has a
favor.
question.
Reiterate the question to Greg so he can answer it
No, I
about
was
Cody
saying-
Bellinger and the Dodgers.
I was just saying that in regards to the Dodgers, possibly trying to acquire Cody Bellinger and stuff like that. Like,
Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
He's talking.
Travis was like digging in his mouth. Sorry.
Stop digging in your mouth and listen. There you go. Go ahead.
Why go after Cody
people to pay
Bellinger?
attention?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is that really what just happened?
Go ahead. Pay
Okay.
attention.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
See what
DeAndre,
the HR does? Pay attention.
Come on. Go ahead.
DeAndre, you want to know why go after Cody Bellinger?
why go after Cody Bellinger? Knowing the history that he had with the Dodgers,
Yeah.
all good. We've seen him, resurface his career and all that stuff. But the biggest issue with the Dodgers was their bullpen. Why not shift that energy in fixing that issue first?
So to me, bullpens are extremely volatile, and who they are one year is completely opposite the next year.
Obviously.
What they won when they won in 2024, it was based off the back of the bullpen. When they won in 2025, it was based off the back of the pitching
Of
staff
avoiding the bullpen.
and avoiding the bullpen. Next year, if I had to guess, I would say Tanner Scott has a great year next year. So I no longer would like the Dodgers to go out and spend money on a bullpen piece because they are so volatile and they go up and down from every year. And if you can get a guy like Cody Bellinger who's going to play every single day, and you can get guys that are going to be in the outfield every single day, I want those guys. And eventually, at one point or another, I don't know if you agree with it, Trav, but at one point or another, they're going to go to a salary cap. Get everybody now. Just spend all your money now and go after what you can and make this the best era of Dodger baseball in the history of Dodger baseball.
It already is.
It's not.
It is.
Now?
It already is.
But like, make it more.
Fair enough. I don't agree with the salary cap thing you said. That's a topic for another day. Here's the luxury of being the Dodgers. You don't have to choose between those two things. You can do them both. So the other teams, almost every other team, maybe not. Maybe there's 4 or 5 teams that can just say, we're going to go get whatever it is that we need to get.
Yeah.
But the Dodgers are not one of them. They can fix their bullpen and get an outfielder and get whatever else they want. That's how they roll. I think one of the great things that Ohtani did for them was defer all that money, and it allows them to go out and continue to sign more and more good players so they don't have to choose between the two. In the event that they did, I still think that getting a guy that's going to play 150 games is more important than a guy that's going to play 45. And to Greg's point, I think it's the best point of the bullpen. Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Like the reason these guys are in the bullpen to begin with is because they're not consistent. If they were consistent, they would likely be starting pitchers. The guys that have good stuff but are unable to kind of bring it out of themselves on a regular basis are the guys that end up in the bullpen. If you can find a guy like a Kenley Jansen or a Trevor Hoffman or one of these guys that can really kind of, that's when they become Hall of Famers, right? They become guys that are incredibly valuable. But all of these guys just ride the wave. I agree with you. I think Tanner Scott will be pretty good next year. He's a good player who had a terrible year. That's not uncommon for relief pitchers.
So if you go back and look at Blake Trinan's baseball reference page. It's up, down, up, down. Even go all the way back to the A's. When he was with the A's, he was up, down, and he did it all over and over again with the Dodgers too. Go look at Tanner Scott. He was terrible last year, but the year before that, he was one of the best relief pitchers in all of baseball. Why wouldn't he just become that again this year? It's baseball
random. Better than what he was.
Right,
like if he goes from what he was to just like the high water mark was when he was in San Diego and Miami.
Yep.
The low water mark was where he in the Dodgers. If he just splits the difference, that's a really good pitcher.
Really good pitcher. And all the guys that are even out there that you can think of that like the Edwin Diaz is, and you can look at Edwin Diaz. He goes like 3 ERA, 1 ERA, 3 ERA, 1 ERA, 3, and that's just how relievers are. So going and spending money on high-end relievers at this point is a bad idea for me.
Did you get your question answered?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Are you satisfied with that answer?
I'm very satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to go to
this
tip or
one
no
more
tip.
time
Go
too,
ahead.
though.
Yeah.
This is the 3 times the Dodgers won the World Series in the last 6 years. Who was the last pitcher on the field?
It was starter.
It was Julio Urias, a starting pitcher. It was Walker Buehler, a starting pitcher. It was Yoshinobu Yamamoto, a starting pitcher. The play, like, you got to have a bullpen to get you into this thing, but when you close the show, you take all those volatile guys and you slide them over there.
Get the long guns.
Can't trust those guys, but you can trust guys like Yamamoto.
Laura, tip or no tip?
All right, see you guys.
No one's kicking you out, Greg.
Yeah, we are.
I'm waiting for Trav to say, what are you doing here?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I did not kick you out. That's my boss, y'all. So, anyways, but before I start here, hey, LA, the Crosstown Classic is coming, and ESPN LA and Verizon are getting you game day ready. Join us next Tuesday, November 25th, starting at 4:30 p.m. at Verizon in Koreatown on Wilshire and Culver City on Jefferson. Rep your school, hang with the ESPN LA crew, score game tickets, and enter for a chance to win your pregame party at Tom's Watch Party Bar at LA Live. The Crosstown Classic bragging rights start with Verizon and ESPN LA.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to get into tip or no tip
hungry,
here.
Trav. Stop it. Where's the food at?
I tried to take you to lunch, but that's a whole other thing.
I was busy.
Anyway.
I was finishing. Yeah.
Anyways, there is a property in Queen Creek, Arizona that is basically built for baseball lovers. So, Trav, this might interest you. It has a full baseball field in the backyard.
Ooh.
It's called Frisbee Field, complete with a dugout, a scoreboard, and more. The home itself is massive. It has 8 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, plus a detached guest house. And it's only listed for $1.5 million.
Oh, my God.
Come on. I say only because we know homes in L.A. You get a rinky-dinky.
Where is it?
Queen Creek, Arizona.
Arizona. You're looking up on the
He's
map?
looking it up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I assume it's hot.
It looks like
orange.
a desert.
and orange.
So it's a little league hotspot. It actually looks really cool, and I sent the picture to the guys. Hopefully they're putting it on YouTube.
Yeah, go ahead.
But tip or no tip, you would be interested in owning a home with a full baseball field in the backyard. And think about it, you got to maintain it too.
I got to go no tip. Yeah, that's not fun. If you got like a golf course, a driving range, I could do like Tiger Woods, roll out of bed and bang the 3-wood around for a while. That'd be fun. But baseball, I mean, yeah. What do you?
You need other people to play baseball.
You're right.
I'm assuming that if you got the money to buy a house like this, you got the money to hire somebody to come and cut the grass. So I'm not too worried about that.
Well, Evander Holyfield.
I just looked where Queen Creek is. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere.
Northern part?
No, it's southeast of Phoenix.
Southeast
but it's in the middle of the desert.
Okay.
It is in the middle of nowhere. I don't need a $2 million house in the middle of nowhere.
No.
Yeah.
It looks cool though. Like
I'm
I
sure
looked
it
at
is.
the pictures.
Like the idea of having that house, I like, but not in Queen Creek, Arizona.
Sounds like an episode of Breaking Bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, something's going through there.
I don't need to be in Queen Creek, Arizona.
No.
I doubt that you can get a home like that anywhere in California for 1.25
You
mil.
can't get anything in California for 1.2. Nothing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Cars.
All right, do you guys want one more? Because I know we're going to be
shoot.
getting into Rams, and we have a little surprise for you, DeMarco. All right.
What?
so-
Is it food?
No, I tried to take you to food, and you said no.
No. Are you surprising me with something to eat? That would
No.
be nice.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not
Damn.
that.
All right.
All right, so I read an article about Velcro kids. Do you guys know what Velcro kids are?
What's a Velcro kid?
So it basically refers to children who are super attached to their parents.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've
So
seen that.
millennials, so this article talks about how millennial parents are raising Velcro kids. And even though it does teach like emotional attachment and it gives them security and more confidence, it's also raising very clingy children. So you guys have kids. So tip or no tip, you guys are a fan of Velcro kids. Like you have a little one.
Wow, that's a hard one. I mean, because I have some friends that have Velcro kids. She is a great person. She works up in the Northwest, but she's had 2 kids, but not the old-fashioned way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's anyway, and her little daughter is like attached to her leg. You know, like everywhere she goes, she just grabs her around the leg, and the mom has to drag. It's kind of weird, a little strange. Something you might have to train out of the kid, but I don't think anything's wrong with it. I can't say no tip, but
I could. I don't have kids,
yeah,
so
I mean,
I can.
I guess, discourage that as a parent, as a household. You know, we're not going to be that clingy.
I can't wait for Travis to talk.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have a general rule. I don't tell other people what to do with their kids
There
because
you
I don't
go.
want you to tell me what to do with mine.
Yeah.
That being said, every kid's different. I don't think you raise a kid to be the kid that's hanging on the ankle. They just are the kid. They just want to be around. They just don't. The separation anxiety is a real thing for some kids, and you got to kind of force them to kind of get over it a little bit. But everybody's different, and if you want to, what is it, Velcro kid?
Velcro.
You want
I never
to
heard of
Velcro
that.
kid up, knock yourself out.
I knew
It's not my
Latchkey
kid.
Kid. Latchkey Kids, that was us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Velcro Kid, never heard of that. I think the parent actually encourages this.
No,
Yeah,
they
I
do.
know.
Yeah.
For the Velcro kid, the parent is encouraging the attachment.
Do you, bro?
I was a Velcro boyfriend.
Yeah.
Velcro,
You were a wait?
Velcro husband. Yeah. Come
You
on
were
now.
a Velcro boyfriend?
Come on, absolutely. That's the whole point of being like together, isn't it?
I don't want you around
No.
all the time.
That is, for me, it is. Come
Okay,
on,
that's
yes,
fine, but not for me.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
No.
No.
Can
All
I
right.
get into your... Well,
What's your surprise?
Tip or no tip is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. Call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com.
okay, so
And
a
can
few
I
weeks-
eat it? Yeah.
No, you can't eat it.
Oh.
No, that once you hear what I have to say, you're going to think that was weird to
Okay.
even say. So a few weeks ago, we had some of the interns join us for our show, and Johan was one of them, and he didn't
I
have
can't even
a
see
team.
him back there. Yo, there he is. What's
you should
happening?
Go in the studio, Johan. Go in
Yeah.
the studio. So he was talking about how he didn't have a team, and that he
I remember
might
this.
be baptized as a Rams fan, but only if you baptized
Oh,
him as a Rams fan.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're not going to do the omerta. I'm not going to like prick your finger and bleed, and we're going to candles and whatnot, burning cards. But just some questions. You want to join the Ramily, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get
Get close to the mic, though.
You must, denounce the 49ers and the Raiders, immediately. That's number one. You can never root for the Niners again. You're close. You're enjoying watching this, aren't you, Travis?
There we go.
I got a question when you guys are done with this.
Yeah. You must you can't ever like the Raiders or the 49ers, especially the 49ers. You know this.
That shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I despise the Giants, so I could despise the Niners.
Okay, even if you have family members that love said football teams.
Nobody that I know loves those guys. So
You must rock out with the Rams at all costs.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's a couple of questions.
I'm so nervous.
Can you tell me where the Rams originated? Their first city?
Cleveland.
Correct.
Right up top.
Very
Good
much.
job.
Okay, name at least one member of the Fearsome Foursome. If not, we'll retest. This is the tough one.
Can I phone a friend?
Stop, Travis. Turn his mic off.
Can I phone a friend?
No. Okay,
No?
you can phone a friend. Go ahead.
All right, Travis.
Deacon Jones.
Deacon Jones.
Okay, give me one more.
Merlin Olsen.
Oh,
Merlin Olsen.
okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, so where did the team move when they left L.A.?
They went to St. Louis.
When we won the Super Bowl in 1999, who was the MVP?
I'm going to have to go with Kurt Warner.
Correct. Amundo. What year did the Rams win the Super Bowl in Los Angeles?
That would be 2021 regular season.
And who is that coach, the head coach of that football team?
Sean McVay.
All right. I think you're almost there. The fearsome foursome thing really got me a little bit. You need to know that.
Okay.
Yes.
Lamar Lundy.
Will you stop, Travis?
When Laura said that I was going to get tested, I kind of feel like you're Robert De Niro and I'm Ben Stiller in Meet the Parents. That's how I feel like.
Can you milk me, Greg?
Exactly. I feel like I'm hooked on right now to the machine right now.
This
That's
is
how nervous
just the
I am.
beginning. I have to see what you're like in action. Like, we have to get you to SoFi. I have to see how you behave.
Wait, is he now part of the circle of trust?
What do you call that? You're not a made man. You're an associate.
You're a friend of ours.
You're a friend of ours.
Yeah.
You're a friend of ours.
Yeah.
I have to see what you're like in act. I got to put you in action. I got to see what happens there. But you're getting close. I like your attitude, though. We need more fans here. Good. I'm glad. The more we beat the Niners, the more we beat the Seahawks, the more fans we get in Los Angeles. And there were 75,000 people in SoFi. That was a record.
It was a lot
of of people. That was loud in there.
was.
Yeah. At some point, it's going to be all Rams fans. So we're getting close. This is going to be a new one. So thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What's up with your Walkman headphones around your neck?
All right, so I got these for I got this from a present from my dad.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I just grew up on the 80s.
Oh
Honestly.
yeah.
So like,
dude, those are
old school
80s Walkman headphones. Those are awesome.
If you want, here you go. Like,
oh my God, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, are they wireless? Are they like Bluetooth?
They are Bluetooth. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Oh, I want those.
Dude, these are great.
Yes. I got like 4 pairs of those taken in school.
You should get yourself a pair because these are now mine.
Those are super cool.
Those are great.
I mean, honestly, like I know like a lot of 80s movies have Walkman.
Yeah.
I mean, like Footloose, iconic. Back to the Future,
Yep.
iconic. I mean, with the Bluetooth. I mean,
DeMarco and I both had those. They weren't Bluetooth. They had a cord that you plugged
the
into.
actual cord, yeah.
Get close to the mic. See? Aha! There you go. That came from Laura. Yeah. I got
and
like
take your hand off of it.
Travis,
There you
I got
go.
like 4 of those things taken from me in school.
Really?
Yeah, like when Walkmans came out, they were so popular.
Yeah.
And then they got banned at school.
Oh,
of course.
Oh, the teachers would take them. I thought you meant somebody jacked you.
No, the principal would take them. No
okay.
Walkmans at school. They thought that was
After
the
the
end.
second time, you still went back for 2 more?
Of course, man. I can't live without music, and I got to push it. But they said that like the internet now, social media now, they said that about Walkmans back then. Oh, this is so bad. You're going to teach them not to interact. You can't walk around with headphones on.
It's funny. My dad still has the machine where you can like take music from one cassette to the other cassette.
Dual cassette player.
Dubbing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yes. Remember the thing you had to do with the tape? Like when you bought a tape that you could record on?
With the pencil?
And then if you broke out the little part, you couldn't like record over it again?
Yeah, there's that little plastic tab.
Yes.
That once you broke it off, that was it.
That was the perfect mixtape. That's the one you don't want to erase.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I just grew up on the 80s and 90s, to be honest with you.
I love those headphones. Those are very cool.
Thank you.
What else do you like from the 80s?
TV shows. My dad put a lot of Growing Pains.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Who's the boss? Who's
Yeah.
the Married with Children.
Okay.
Love that show.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still watch that. They still show it on TV still.
Yeah.
So.
I love Married with Children. You know, I've been watching Modern Family recently.
Yeah.
And my daughter loves Modern Family. I'm like, you have no idea about like where he started.
I know.
Like, I haven't showed her Al Bundy
You
yet.
still see him. I'm the same way. When you
Yeah.
see Ed O'Neill, the actor,
Yes.
no matter what he's in, you see Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to do the thing with the pants.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my stuff.
Are there more questions?
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
For now. That's for now.
Okay, good.
Work on the
Is he
fearsome
good
foursome. Nah, he's okay. He's a friend of ours.
By the way,
We're getting
man,
close.
if you don't want to be, if you want to, consider any
listen
other
to
team.
him. Shut up. Don't listen to him.
I got a team for you, man. Just saying. That's all.
Don't listen to him. Come on.
Follow your heart.
Follow my heart. I mean, I'm LA and LA all the way, man.
There you
so-
go. See? There
See,
you go.
he's a real one, D.
Stop. Stop. You said you want to make a case for Seattle being the best. No, the Rams being the best team in the NFL. Go ahead, because today, during that meeting or right after, I finally got to finish. Thank you, sir. We'll revisit this later. I finally finished all the offensive tape, right?
Uh-huh.
And the thing I came away with was, my God, you got lucky. Seattle was physical.
Yeah,
they were taking it to you. I mean, man for man. They're good on the edges.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams' last three plays of that game, 0 gain, incomplete, game over.
Yeah.
They had lost control of that football game. That's what I mean. So there's a lot of holes. You have to give Seattle credit. I hope they rebound in time for Tampa. It was scary. I'm glad you got the win. So I would love for you to make the case that they're the best team.
I don't know if there's a ton of holes the way that you said. Seattle is really good. Seattle did a great job, and the Rams still found a way to win it. I know that Darnold was a big part of it, but when you talk about the things that come down to what makes a team the best team, right? And you could do this for some other teams too, but this is what we're talking about. Do the Rams have a Super Bowl caliber quarterback?
Yes.
Yes. Do they have a Super Bowl caliber head coach?
Yes.
Yes. Do they have a Super Bowl caliber defense?
Yes.
Yes. Do they have the toughness to continue to play other really tough teams?
Yes.
Yes, I think so too.
Yes.
Do they have the experience in the necessary spots to go into tough environments and win games?
Oh, yeah.
Playoff games? Yes.
Yes, for the other things you mentioned.
Have they been so far, and knocking on wood right now, so far have they been relatively fortunate in the injury department?
Until this game, yes.
Yes, they have.
Yep.
The one thing, all of these things, you go through some of these other teams, there's going to be a couple of no's in there. Like Seattle, for instance, they don't have that quarterback piece. They don't have a ton of that experience piece. You go to Philadelphia, or do they have that offense? Maybe, maybe not. With Saquon not scoring the way that he did, not running the ball that they did, that offense has long stretches where it does not look good.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams finally had a kind of for them, a lower productive week against Seattle. They still got in the end zone 3 times.
They had the ball 23 minutes.
I get it. They didn't have the ball very long, but they were able to do enough with what they had to get it done.
They ran 3 plays in the second quarter.
Yeah, no, it was the second quarter, but that was, I mean, they still survived it. This is my point.
Yeah.
They came out on the right side of this. The fatal flaw that the Rams have right now, and at least I'll even change it from a flaw to a question, is I don't know what's going to happen in the kicking game at the biggest moments. I don't know. Some other teams have a pretty good idea of what their kicker is going to do. But you go through Denver. Do they have the coach? Sure. Do they have the defense? Yes. Do they? But their quarterback? I don't know. Right? It's Drake May in New England. I don't know. Does he look good so far? Yeah, sure
great.
he does.
Yeah.
He looks terrific. But I don't know what that's going to look like when you're playing in different weather. I don't know what that's going to look like when you're playing against really other good teams in playoffs for the first time. Like, the Rams check all of these boxes in a way that these other teams do not.
I'll just say this. I mean, I still think it's out there. There's a lot of football to be played, and some of these teams that we think are great are going to fall, and some teams that we think are out are going to surge. So who's playing the best right now? Put the Rams in that category.
Sure.
But I think that's a recipe for failure. I do. Because you got Tampa coming up. You really do. So start lauding yourself as the best team in football.
I'm not saying that they're doing it. I'm saying I'm doing it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You're setting yourself up for failure. So there's a lot of things that
I'm not
you
on
need
the
to
team.
I know that you need to improve upon.
I can sit back and enjoy it for what it is in the moment.
That's why I just give pause because, like I said, I guess I'm watching it from a different angle, and there's some really scary things there.
Yeah.
Like, if you really go back and watch that football game, that's one that you could say that Seattle should have won had they gotten closer. Had they gotten closer for that field goal, he nails that thing, and this is a completely different show. I know. And you did. You got out to a lead. You scored more points than them. 4 takeaways, and they still lost by 2. So I don't think Seattle's walking out of here saying that was the best team.
I don't think so either. And I think that when the Rams go up there to play on that Thursday night in a few weeks, that's going to be an incredibly tough game. I'm not saying that they are definitively better than that team. I'm saying they check every box in a way that other teams don't.
True. Because of
different.
Stafford and McVay, and you have a defense
and
that
they're
travels.
Tough.
Yeah,
they're
very
physically tough.
And they're deep.
They're deep, and they've been relatively healthy so far.
Right.
And you know that could change in the blink of an eye, but that's true for everybody.
Well, that's the scary thing. Quentin Lake, who is the most versatile guy on defense. There's a lot that you game plan and do because of him, and we don't know yet about the extent of his injury. That's scary because you're going to be a little more stagnant on defense without him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can't do without Q Lake on the field. So that will put more pressure. So we'll see what happens. But I think they have a chance to ascend. I just think it's a little premature right now. It's fun.
So who's better?
You know, I wouldn't rule out the Eagles.
Okay.
I know they're boring right now, but you still got to match up with those
That's a good
guys.
answer.
That's what I mean. You still have to match up with them. I wouldn't rule out Seattle even with Darnold from what I just saw. And you got Tampa coming to town who can get hot. So, I mean,
they're missing half their team.
But I still think it'll change. That's what I'm saying. But I think the Rams have as good a chance as anybody as long as you play better than what you did, even when you won. And like they said, you saw Stafford's reaction to that field goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he missed it, how happy he was.
Sure.
Yeah, because there's a lot left there. There's a lot that they didn't get done. And that's mainly because of how good Seattle was. So I still think it's out there for everybody. But I like your case. I do. It's fun. It's fun to talk about this now as opposed to talking about what they can and can't do. So being the best team in football, it's weird to say that because, like I said,
is this a superstition thing with you?
It's just you're setting yourself up for failure. You really are.
I'm not in the locker room. What do I care?
You're not the only one saying it. You're not the only one saying that right now. But
can this also be a coaching thing too? Knowing that the Rams got one of the best game plan, you know, as far as Sean McVay, he comes in, he's fully prepared. Does he make mistakes here and there?
Oh my God,
everybody does.
Like
Everyone does that. But I'm saying
sorry,
but going up against Tampa Bay, like Sean McVay versus Todd Bowles, you're gonna take that 100
out of 100
100 out of 100. Even there's times where I'm like Sean McVay against Nick Sirianni. I'm like, you know what, man? Sean McVay going up against him. You know, sometimes like as far as fully game plan and prepared, yes, I would take
Sean McVay versus Todd Bowles. Right, you take that matchup. How about their left end and your right tackle?
As far as Tampa Bay?
That's what I'm saying. When you get to this point, when you start picking on weaknesses, which is what Seattle did, that's what I'm saying. They're starting to expose your holes. That's what I mean. It doesn't matter about that stuff. It matters who's on the field and how they're playing. That's the thing. That's the stuff that gives me pause. But I'm with you. That old playbook that Todd Bowles rolls out, Sean McVay has a playbook for that. But I was really impressed with what Seattle did defensively. Not just their standard stuff. It's their little wrinkles they did. They were playing plays. Really, really good stuff. Coming up next, where are we going to, Laura?
All right, sorry, I didn't write it down.
That's all right.
Travis and the crew, we're going to go bowling, and somebody forgot their bowling ball.
Are you okay with bowling shoes?
I got to be today.
You're not really. I thought you were. Yeah.
I'm okay. I'd rather not, but I'm okay.
It was either you or Monk.
I have my own bowling shoes, but I forgot them.
You forgot your bowling shoes.
I did. So I will put on the alley shoes. I'll survive. I can do those things.
Yeah.
I just would really prefer not to.
Your own shoes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have
the ball? Gives me more creeps than the shoes. Quite frankly.
Sticking your fingers in those. Yeah, I know. Well, bring some wet wipes
I
and
will
whatnot.
basically put my hands in boiling water and boiling hand sanitizer when we're done.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about that bowling trip next. When we come back, DeMarco and Travis, afternoon, ESPN LA.
It's a Cosm Ticket Tuesday. Level up your game day experience and enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch the NBA on ESPN at Cosm tomorrow night. Call 877-710-ESPN. It's 877-710-3776. Right now, and caller number 7 will win a pair of GA tickets to watch New York take on Dallas from Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com. Listen all day for your chance to win, only with ESPN LA.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. It's presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 8-2 and on top of the NFC West after a nail-biter of a 21-19 win against the Seattle Seahawks, who got not 1, 2, 3, but actually 4 different passes intercepted by Sam Darnold. A huge turning point in the game. Every time it felt like the Seahawks had a chance to get back into this game, Sam Darnold would throw one to the Rams. 2 from Cam Kitchens, Emmanuel Forbes, and with his first one of the season, we saw Darius Williams. Don't sleep on the Rams special teams unit either. Punter Ethan Evans pinning the Seahawks inside the 1-yard line with under 2 minutes to go there in the fourth quarter, meaning they had to drive even further to get into a game-winning field goal position, which came up just a little bit wide to end the game. The Rams get their 8th win of the season. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
It's the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. So don't just hang your own lights. Venture out and look for the northern lights. Drink cocoa on the beach. Or be a drive-by karaoke caroler. Because every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can take holidays to places they've never been. See your local Kia dealer or visit kia.com to learn more. Kia, movement that inspires.
See Kia dealer for warranty details. Event ends 12/1/25.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is now open. Hard Rock Casino Tajon, just 15 minutes south of Bakersfield, is your 24/7 home for all the action. Enjoy non-stop gaming, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment, all in one electrifying spot. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that legendary Hard Rock energy, the wait is over. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is now open. This is how SoCal plays.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Ginger paste, garlic.
Don't need more.
A little yogurt, full fat yogurt.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, mix that around. Throw some chicken thighs in there.
That sounds great. I had chicken thighs for lunch.
Isn't that good?
Terrific.
So good.
Two in the air fryer, a little salt and pepper, bam, hot chicken sandwich.
Really?
Yep.
In the air fryer?
Air fryer is amazing.
I still don't have one.
What?
Missing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
You
I
have an air
buy
fryer
you
too?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you what?
Can you buy? Can I buy you one for Christmas?
I'll get one for Christmas this year. I will.
You need one.
2 thighs
I'm old
cooked in
school.
like 13 minutes. They're crispy, perfect.
Chicken thighs take forever to make. 'Cause
Not,
you have-
not in the air fryer.
Okay.
They don't.
You keep selling me on the
Yeah.
air fryer.
Yeah.
Steak on the air fryer. I was not a believer because I didn't want it to be
Steak on the
dry,
air fryer?
I've never tried that.
Yeah.
juicy.
tried that either.
Okay, I will show you guys pictures that it's super juicy and moist.
You get a crust?
A little bit.
Yes. No. You understand what I'm asking,
Of
don't
course.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, I'm not criticizing, but I'm saying the way that I like my steaks, that
I got
outer
you.
crust, and the
Yes.
only way you get that is in a cast iron or a stainless steel pan, and it's
So
got to
good.
sit there. And because I'm a huge fan of the air fryer, but I've never done a steak. I only do.
I will show you
steaks in
video
the pan.
pictures.
Okay. I'm in.
Need
I'm
that
in.
crust.
And look at that. Quentin Williams had a sack and a half last night.
Boy, did the Raiders look terrible.
They did.
they're
They're
really
bad.
awful.
They're bad.
Yuck.
They're bad. I wonder what they do. And I hope they don't give up on Ginty. I hope they don't give up on him. It's just a bad year.
They're going to do what they've done for what, 30 years? Be crappy.
Keep messing up, keep
Yeah.
messing up, and keep
Yeah.
messing
I
up.
mean, until 30
Yeah.
years of data points saying we stink, I'm going to assume they're going to stink again.
Someone said they should trade Crosby and like get a haul of picks
Did
and
you-
like beef up the O line.
Was it you I said that too?
Yeah.
I
you did.
said they should trade Max Crosby and
Why
just
not?
get a haul.
Why
I mean,
not?
you're going to
But
waste
see,
him
but-
there.
But here's the rub with this, and this isn't specific to the Raiders, although the Raiders fit this mold.
Yeah.
They'll screw up the picks, and even if they pick the right
With
guys,
Pete
like
Carroll,
who,
at least Pete Carroll knows what he's doing.
I mean, that's what I thought. They're
Yeah.
terrible again
I mean,
this year.
I think there's more questions to be answered
I
with
hope
that
so.
franchise.
I'm a Pete Carroll fan. I
Yeah.
hope so, but sometimes you can have all the picks in the world. They're not going to. You just
True.
if the head stinks, it doesn't work.
I don't remember Pete missing that much, though. I guess I did. What was the linebacker he picked up there?
I don't remember.
That was supposed to be the can't miss guy, and he
Yeah.
absolutely flamed up. I think that might have been him.
But they're not a player away. They're a roster away.
Yeah, I think they're a quarterback away.
For sure.
Definitely a
For
quarterback
sure.
away.
I
Yeah,
mean, their two best guys, it's Bowers and Crosby are their two best players.
I wouldn't trade him.
Yeah.
I would keep Bowers, and I would trade Max Crosby.
Yeah.
I think you can get max value for him. But yeah, it's going to be a while, and I think we know the answer to both guys now. If there was any question marks about Geno Smith, we know.
Yeah,
we absolutely know, and
I'm
I think
surprised
we
he's
know
been
about
as bad as he's been.
He's been really bad.
He's been
like
bad.
not good.
No,
and his press conferences are worse.
He's been borderline terrible.
Yes,
like I'm shocked. I thought he would at least be NFL competent. That's what he was in Seattle. I thought he'd be in Vegas. And he's been terrible.
The last time we saw him up there in a Seahawk uniform, he was actually playing pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And I don't know what happened there. And one more thing, just so you guys know, with the whole Shedeur Sanders thing, backup quarterbacks generally don't take snaps with the first team. I thought this was common knowledge. I'm surprised that people didn't know this.
I had no idea that was a thing.
How did you think it worked? Like every quarterback on the roster takes a rep with the first team?
Not necessarily, but I would assume he at least get some sort of reps with them just in case, injury like this happened with Dylan Gabriel, at least some sort of reps. But you just hear the storylines and stuff that's coming out of Cleveland, like it really seems to me that he's not getting a real chance to really prove himself. Meaning that
I wouldn't believe everything that's out there about that. That sounds kind of weird. That you would be actively sabotaging the guy you drafted. That makes no sense.
If it were anybody other than Cleveland,
it wouldn't
I'd be
shock
with
me
you
because
Yeah.
it's Cleveland. But actively trying to sabotage a kid's career for what?
They're sabotaging their entire quarterback. Like the way that they started this thing
That's true.
was just a debacle from the beginning. You draft two quarterbacks, you bring in an older guy in Flacco,
and you have Kenny Pickett.
Whole thing was a tire fire before they'd even started it all.
I would go with him and see what you have in him.
Yeah.
I think you know what Dylan Gabriel is now, right?
Concussed.
Right. And do you think he's the answer?
No.
Probably not. So do you know about Shedeur? No. Give him first team reps, game plan with him, see if he can run the offense. How many games do they have left?
7.
Okay, let's see if you can win 3. Can you be competitive in all 7?
But the fact that Stefanski went out literally immediately after the game and said, yeah, if Dylan Gabriel was ready to go, we're going to go ahead and start him. It's like he hasn't even passed the concussion protocol yet, and you're already going out there saying that, yeah, he's potentially going to start if he passes.
This is a no-win, Trav. This is what I mean. There's this thing that set in that it's all a conspiracy against Shedeur Sanders, and there's no talking people out of it. Just like if he, did you think he was going to be the starter from day one?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't. The whole Shedeur Sanders thing to me is like, dude, he's a 5th-round drafting, 3rd-string quarterback. Like, of course he's going to come in and look terrible.
Right.
He hasn't
Off the
practiced.
bench,
He hasn't.
right.
Yeah. I don't think it's done on purpose to set him up to fail.
Right.
I think he was a lowly drafted player who hasn't had a ton of practice time, who was the 3rd-string quarterback, who was put into a game because the other guys were traded away or got hurt, and he was unprepared. I'm not surprised that he was unprepared. I think
backup going into a game and struggling.
I think everybody would have a similar. If his name were Shedeur Sanderson instead of Shedeur Sanders, we would never talk about this. But because he's Shedeur Sanders and he's the son of Dion, we're preoccupied with a 3rd-string quarterback. I don't understand the preoccupation.
I just want to see him start. Let me see you go with a week's game plan. He is the guy. Everybody knows it. You take reps with him, and let's see if he can win a football game.
This is a great opportunity because they're playing against the Raiders as well.
There you go. Right. It's soft
the opposite
touch,
of the
so to
immovable
speak.
object and the indestructible force,
Yes.
right? It's like if two pieces of what run into each other, what one smells worse? That's what we're going for.
They have a life-size bobblehead of Aaron Donald in the locker room now, or in the facility. I think that is so cool.
He's a pretty big guy.
He is a pretty big dude.
I thought he was going to kill McAfee on game day. Did you guys see that?
I saw it.
Not
man.
kill him.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, but it's so cool. I mean, having him around and being that guy, and I still hope that he may come out of retirement. Wouldn't that be something?
Sure.
I mean, why not? I would. Everything he'd ask for it, I'd do. I would to try to get him back.
Possibility? Are you
Absolutely
breaking news?
not. He's done.
Okay.
You saw the letter he wrote to himself, and
Yeah.
he wrote this as a kid. He said 10 years and done, and that's exactly what he
pretty wild.
did. There's nothing left for him to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you can get him back in the fold, absolutely. Yeah. Same thing with Myles Garrett. If you traded him to a contender, pencil that team in as Super Bowl champion. He is that good.
I can't really preoccupy on Aaron Donald too much. I'm worried about this one over here.
What's wrong with him?
I'm worried about DeAndre's bowling game that we're going to get going here in about an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you bowl?
I'm okay. I want to say I'm the best bowler. I'm kind of upset that I didn't bring my bowling ball. I forgot it back home, but I did bring some shoes though.
Important question: do you curve the ball?
I do. Yes.
You do. Okay.
I do. Yes.
All right.
So I hold the ball a certain way, two fingers.
But you're trying to. You're right-handed.
I am. Yeah.
So you're starting it on the right hand of the lane and trying to hook it into the pocket.
I'm starting on the kind of towards the left.
We are on the lip, but the ball goes to the right.
Oh, it goes
and
to
you're
the
trying
right.
to hook it into the pocket.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you're right-handed?
Yeah.
And you're starting where?
On the
I slide
left
over
side
to the
of
left
the
side.
lane.
Of the
On the
lane.
left,
Yeah.
and you're trying to hook it all the way back.
And he's trying to hit the big hook shot.
Oh, my God. Laura, do you bowl?
I used to bowl more when I was younger because my dad used to work at a bowling alley.
Yeah.
When he was younger, so they had hookups there. I wasn't bad. Like the top score, and I told DeAndre, I didn't know. Like when you're a kid, I didn't know what a good score was. My dad would just take us every Sunday, and we would bowl. So I remember when I got a score, and my dad's like, "That's not your score," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I don't know what a good score was." Again, I was probably like 11, 12. And it was like over 200. And
exactly. That was my face.
And then my dad's like, that can't be your score. And I was like, is that good?
Yes, that's really good.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
You don't believe it?
So,
you're not believing
I'm not
that?
saying I don't believe
I
it.
call my dad.
I feel like there may be a variable in play that you were unaware of.
And I was
because
like,
200 is not good. It's exceptionally
How many
good.
times have you bowled over 200?
Maybe once or
That's
twice.
what I'm saying. That's pretty.
And by the way, I was in a league for 2
That's
years.
a really good score.
yeah, I didn't know that.
tried.
But then as I got like teenage years, I started, and then my scores would be like in the high, like 180s and stuff like that.
Dang, she can bowl.
And I haven't.
You're coming with us tonight, right?
I am.
All right.
Then
We're gonna put that to the test.
Now, as like in my 20s, it went down to like 110 or whatever.
Oh.
And then so it was like.
That's still pretty good if you break a hundo.
Yeah, it's all right.
But
we gotta have a
nails-
little wager going on here,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
The
Yeah.
nails make a difference. And I told DeAndre, I wanted to take them off, but I have nails right now.
Oh.
But I haven't hit that
Getting
high
excuses
score.
already here.
No,
We
no,
haven't
no.
started.
I haven't hit
Quick
that
backpedal.
like
Yeah,
I haven't
I'll
hit
say.
that like score since I was like young. And my dad knows how to bowl with the one that has like it's not the typical bowling ball, like looks weird, and he could spin it. Well, I mean, now he can't.
The weight
Which
can be.
Which one's she talking about?
I'm assuming she's talking about something because the weight can be slightly off center if
Yeah.
you want it to be, so the ball will hook a little more or a little less, depending on how you want to do it. You can put the weight in the dead center of the ball, so the ball will fly straight if you wanted to. There's ways to do this. That's why a lot of these guys have different balls for different shots.
And see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hit the Pete Weber.
By the way, I just want to.
What are the stakes?
Oh, we should figure that out. Yeah.
What do you think?
Just flat score?
Well, I think DeAndre and I can do it straight up.
Yeah.
Laura's the best bowler in the group if she's
man.
knocking out 200s.
Bowl at 200s, yeah.
I said that happened
So how
once
many
when I
pins
was a
do we
kid,
get?
okay? So let's
Nice.
be real.
My first strike was a Brooklyn.
Oh,
You
yeah,
ever
that's
heard
on
of
the
that?
wrong side.
That's on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Yes.
They count the same.
I had no idea what he's Brooklyn. What does that mean?
It's on. You're left-handed.
Right-handed bowling.
You're right-handed bowler.
Yes.
So that means that the ball struck on the left side.
On the left
of the
side,
head
and I got a
pin.
strike. Yes.
Yeah. That's a Brooklyn.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't familiar with that. No.
You probably hit one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But we definitely need to figure out a little wager.
And there got to be a little extra something if somebody gets a turkey, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do beer frame.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Beer per frame?
No. The beer. So let's say the four of us are bowling.
Yeah.
And Laura rolls a strike. DeAndre rolls a strike. I do not. And you hit a strike in the same frame.
Yeah.
I got to buy beer for everybody.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a beer frame.
Nice.
Yeah. So if there's an open frame and the other three players strike, you got to buy.
Where are you bowling?
Right here.
Right here.
That Lucky Strike. So
Yeah.
this is part of the CHLA.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
right.
it was Travis's it was
Event.
your experience,
Yes.
right?
Who's the winner?
So we clung in here.
Yeah.
It's a
Robert.
friend of Ireland's.
It's a friend of Ireland.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
John was telling me a little bit about it earlier yesterday, as a matter of fact. So I'm really looking forward to it. So far the experiences that we've had through CHLA have been extraordinary.
Awesome.
The ones that you and I had down at Pechanga with the Averys,
Yes.
with Duncan and Noea
They've been
Avery.
life-changing. They really
I
have.
think about them all the time.
Yes.
That was a great experience. Calling the Little League game was a great experience. It's been terrific. I'm really excited to do it, and I'm mostly excited to take a little bit of DeAndre's money.
And Laura bowling a 200.
I said that happened once.
Laura bowling a 200.
You know what? I'm gonna call my dad.
Very quickly, it was, but I got nails on. Today.
Right, there
So
you
I'm
go.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
By the way, I just want to throw this out there. Sham Sharania, he put out a report that LeBron James will.
He's
make
going to
his
play.
debut tonight. Yes, so
LeBron
put
is
that out
going to
there.
play. Yay, we can put all this to bed and see how he
We'll
plays.
be bowling and watching the Laker
There we
game at the
go.
same time.
Oh, my God. What will the haters say if they actually get
I got a quick question, random question. So I'm big on these TikTok trends right now, and right now the biggest thing that's trending is quarter zips. And are you guys
Quarter zip?
Do you guys wear quarter zips?
Yeah, of course.
Less than I used to, but I'm team quarter zip.
Yeah.
So, they say like everything makes its way around back in, like as far as like style and fashion.
Like those headphones.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like those headphones. Like quarter zips are a thing again now.
Nice.
For some reason, so like.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I never knew they weren't. I've been wearing them for 20 years.
Rocking them. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a funny thing on TikTok, like you guys seen like those Nike fleece techs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you got a Nike fleece tech? We can't trust you." And then you see someone walking with a quarter zip, like, "Oh, that's a real businessman right
very
there." It's like
important
something funny, yeah.
Where the
Whoa.
zipper lands.
Yeah.
If it's a little long, it looks weird. I need it to be a true quarter zip, not a half zip.
Not all the way halfway
Like
down.
a
I
halfway
got
down
you.
one is a weird look. The quarter's nice and clean. It's a great golf look.
Show a little of the T-shirt under there.
Yeah,
There you
just
go.
enough to
a little
kind of
bit.
peacock whatever you got going on underneath
I'm
there.
gonna wear my quarter zip tomorrow.
There
See,
you go.
got me started. The only thing I worry about is like bell bottoms coming back.
I'm out.
But we have brought those back some way, right? Those really wide.
Kelly and
Yeah.
Susan have bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but the old school like boot
They're pretty big.
bell bottoms.
They're
I don't want
pretty
those.
big.
Tight jeans and.
How would I look wearing like Michael Thompson's pants, like Zumba pants?
Zubaz?
Yeah, Zubaz. Yeah.
They
You
look
think
good
I
on
could
you.
rock that?
That look good on you.
You know what?
You're in shape.
You probably could, and that
Okay.
bothers me.
You're in shape. Yes.
That you could pull off the Zubaz is something that I don't like.
Man.
Yeah.
I still have my Zubaz.
Do you really?
I packed them away just for that reason.
I had one pair.
They're Rams color.
in high school.
Yeah.
and they've been gone for 30 years. But
Those were so popular for a
they
while.
were, you know what else they were?
What?
They're comfortable.
Super comfortable.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
They were like wearing sweats.
Yes.
And I say they're real
Yeah.
loose. Like, look,
Yeah,
good
and they had
material.
a little elastic around
Yeah.
the ankles. So
For
yeah.
easy access, baby. All right, coming up next, we're going to get into some shop talk. DeMarco and Travis, afternoon show, ESPN LA.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with zero down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
Are the rising waters of expenses and debt threatening to drown you? Many people try to stay afloat by borrowing more money or using debt settlement programs, but those can take years. If you're trapped under credit card debt, medical bills, payday loans, or buy now, pay later plans, Chapter 7 bankruptcy could free you much sooner, in about 4 months and for a fraction of the cost. Stop the harassing calls and letters, rebuild your credit quickly, and clear the way for a fresh start. At Clean Slate BK Group, consumer Chapter 7 bankruptcies are all we do. We can help you erase credit card debt, medical bills, personal loans, even past due utility bills. Find out if you qualify at no cost and with no obligation. Go to csbk.com. This is an attorney advertisement. Your results may vary and prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Clean Slate BK Group PC, located at 7 Penn Plaza, Suite 601, New York, New York 10001, is responsible for the content of this ad. For more information, visit csbk.com. That's csbk.com. Your clean slate starts here.
Cap here. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt. With years of experience and a passion for helping people, if you've got water damage at home, call Avner Gatt today. 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. That's 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
College football is back, and the Coliseum is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football, with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on!
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Funchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes. That's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
I got that, too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
All right. You like Big Papi, don't you?
Ask a more specific question, please.
Big Papi. You like Big Papi.
To do
the
what?
baseball player. As a baseball player.
He was a very good baseball player.
Oh, okay, yeah. He turns 50 today.
Oh, yeah.
Big
okay.
Papi is 5'0".
Dude could hit.
Yes. Owen Wilson is 57.
Okay.
Fan of his. Damon Wayans is 43. Damon Wayans Jr. is 43. Caleb Williams turns 24. You know, we said.
Can't believe they're 7-3.
I think we agreed. If anybody's going to reverse that curse, it's going to take somebody with the talent of Caleb Williams to do it.
7-3, 7-3. Not much you can say about that.
And he's slinging it. He's really getting it down there. Kirk Hammett from Metallica is 63. He went to a whole new level. I was backstage at one of their shows. We had the same sports psychologist, a guy named Phil Toll. He's in the movie, Some Kind of Monster. He went from us to them and fixed that band. I met Kirk Hammett, and I'm like, what's wrong with your neck? Well, I had surgery on my neck. Why did you have surgery on your neck? From headbanging.
Oh, wow.
Yes, as a guitarist.
Yeah.
Headbanging too hard.
Yeah.
Respect there.
That's a commitment.
That's what I said.
That's
that is commitment to your craft, to your art. It's Mickey and Minnie Mouse's birthdays today.
Oh, boy. You didn't think I had that one,
No,
did you, D?
I did not.
It's terrifying. Oh, my God.
Can we all do one?
Mickey and Minnie?
Do an oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Do
Not
it,
bad.
DeAndre.
Was that good?
Not bad.
Oh
boy.
Not bad.
Oh boy.
I think those were four possible Mickeys and Minnies.
Do it again.
Oh, boy.
See, you got to do it with the breath. It's weird.
Boy.
Is this right? Today is a holiday. It's Mickey Mouse Day.
Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse Day.
Did
Because
you
it's their
know
birthday.
there was a Mickey Mouse Day?
I'm not surprised there is. There's a day for bologna sandwiches, so there's that Mickey Mouse has a day doesn't really surprise me.
There's a Minnie Mouse Day, too.
Same
It's
day?
also her birthday.
Today.
Same day?
Yes. This is something I used to believe in. I bet you might have tried it. It's National Apple Cider Day.
What about you? I mean, I've had apple cider.
I'm actually meant the apple cider vinegar. Have you tried that?
Oh, the little shot?
Yeah, the little shot. Yeah. Yes.
That's all right.
Bring in Reese, because apparently he can do the Mickey sound.
Reese, you got a Mickey sound for
Okay,
us?
hold on.
Oh, boy.
That's not bad.
Okay.
That's kind of terrifying.
Better than Trav's.
Do that again?
Wow.
Go ahead. You go.
Oh, boy. Okay, D, you got to pull up Mickey Mouse and oh, boy. You got to pull it up.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we got to hear the real
Okay.
one, and then we got to compare from there. So
I
that
mean,
we need a control group
I
so
was
we can go off of it.
expecting Reese to come in and wow us. That wasn't wowable
I thought you
for
were
me.
going to come in with like a Donald Duck off
Something.
the top rope. Like,
It's okay. We got to hear the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It's National Princess Day, too. I don't know what that is.
It's National Princess
National
Day.
Princess Day.
Got me.
I don't know what that is.
Where we celebrate all the princesses. Is
Is that what we do? Okay.
Is that it? All right, play it again.
Oh, boy.
All right, Reese, go. Oh, boy.
Okay.
This is pretty good.
Trav, go ahead.
Got you.
Oh, boy.
I think I might have to go with Reese on that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Now, Laura's voice cracked. Reese's
going
is
through
better than I
puberty.
thought. Reese's is better
That's
than I
not
thought.
bad.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good.
On this day, this is right up your alley. In 1949, National League batting leader, 342, Jackie Robinson won the NL MVP.
Pretty good.
Wow, 1949. Wow. 1962, Ma Bell Telephone introduced the push-button telephone and
What
changed
year?
the world.
62?
1962.
Okay.
That wasn't that far from our birth.
Oh, we had a rotary phone in our house.
Of course, the
Yeah.
one in the kitchen,
Yeah.
right, with the long cord?
Ours was, I think, in the family room.
Okay.
I don't think it was in the, but maybe, yeah. By the time there was one in the kitchen, I think we had two in the house.
I remember the coolest thing is when you got a phone in your room.
Never had one.
You never had a phone in your
Never
room?
had
Oh,
one.
my God, we had to.
Never
yeah.
had one. And what? Okay, so next level, what was the thing after you got into your room?
Computer?
No.
TV?
Stay on the phone. Stay on the phone.
What? Oh,
You got your own number.
Your own phone
Yeah,
number.
Like there were kids that might not only have the phone in the room, they had their own phone.
No,
number.
I didn't have my own number.
Oh, yeah, I
it
didn't
was
have
the
a
same
phone in
house
the
number.
room.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant the answering machine.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Oh my God, yes. Remember, you don't even fix those. You just throw them away and buy another
No,
one.
well, they were like $4 a piece.
Well, back then they were expensive.
Get Reese back in here and see if he can beat me in the peacock. I feel like
Okay.
I've been
No,
defeated.
you are the
and
peacock
I
champion.
need to do it again.
Laura, what did you need?
All right. Watch SC and the OC with ESPN LA. Join Beto Duran and the ESPN LA crew this Saturday, November 22nd for USC versus Oregon watch party at Mercado Gonzalez Northgate Market in Costa Mesa, which I know Travis loves. The party starts at 12 p.m., kickoff at 12:30. Enjoy great food and giveaways all throughout the game. That's Mercado Gonzalez at 2300 Harbor Boulevard in Costa Mesa. See you in the OC. Reese?
Nice.
Let's hear it, Reese.
I don't know if I could do that.
Was that you or the real bird?
That's the real bird.
The real
Can
bird.
you do it real quick?
Oh, my God.
That's me.
That is terrifying.
That's me.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Go ahead.
You want to give it a shot?
No. Please don't.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Look,
you have a new talent.
Reese and I are going to have a little fun with this. This is good. John didn't know I had a turkey in my bag, too. Oh, by the way, the crows were back this morning.
Oh, were they really? Let me throw this one more at you. Sandy Koufax retired today in 1966.
Yeah,
you remember that?
There
you go.
Yes.
We will catch you tomorrow. DeMarco Travis afternoon show.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's